From cryptid spirits to unwanted sightings to massive alligator attacks, these are some terrifying trail cam videos that will surely knock you down. Cryptid spirit. In the depths of a shadowy forest, a trail camera captured a video that sent shivers down spines and left everyone confused. In the dead of the night, the camera's lens unveiled a spine-chilling sight, a mysterious figure, draped in a ghostly white shroud with long, untamed hair flowing eerily in the wind. This spectral entity and otherworldly presence appeared to be a ghostly woman or a supernatural spirit haunting the heart of the forest. The unsettling part was the inexplicable reason for her presence. Why did this ghostly apparition wander alone through the inky blackness of the woods, under the watchful gaze of the moon? The enigma of her purpose, her ethereal form drifting amidst the trees, cast an eerie pallor over the entire forest. The video, with its eerie and disturbing aura, left everyone with an unsettling feeling that lingers in the mind, like an unsolved riddle of the night. Mysterious creatures. Deep in the dense, unforgiving forest, a mysterious scene unfolded in front of a camera, making anyone who dared to watch it feel their blood run cold. The footage showed a horrifying picture, a strange creature covered in tangled hair with a skull-like head that had no flesh. It wasn't an animal or a person, but a monstrous, infant-like presence that moved in a disturbing way. But terror wasn't alone in this scary place. Another creature emerged from the shadows, a huge nightmare with twisted horns and a face hidden under layers of bones. It charged forward with a wicked plan, ready to attack. The fear in this unearthly footage was real and intense. This eerie and chilling natural event, a mystery on its own, left everyone who saw it trembling with fear. Were they enjoying some evil pleasure or just taking part in a creepy dance of horror? The answer, hidden in darkness, remained unknown. Unwanted sighting. In a spooky moonlit forest, something unexpected and creepy happened in front of a camera, revealing a strange secret of nature. In the dark, many tree trunks were mysteriously wrapped by a weird, thick white rope. When you look closely, this strange rope seemed to move and twist, giving you a scary feeling. When the camera zoomed in, the weird truth became clear. A giant snake, its long body coiled around many trees like a nightmarish guardian of the forest. Its head was a horrifying mix, not like a horse or a human, but a creepy skeleton face. Its bony face, though it had some horse-like features, didn't make sense in the real world. This mysterious video, a strange proof of things we don't understand, made people who watched it shiver and left them thinking about the weird mysteries hidden in the forest. Massive alligator attack. In the dim, eerie light of the swamp, the camera rolled, revealing a spine-chilling scene. In the heart of the murky pond, a solitary man stood, immersed in the shadowy waters, relentlessly splashing a stick. His face remained concealed within the foreboding darkness, a harbinger of imminent danger. With each splash, ripples coursed through the water's surface, their eerie dance summoning an unfathomable horror from the depths below. It was on the third emphatic splash that the earth seemed to shudder, and from the abyss emerged a colossal alligator, ancient and formidable, its sinister eyes gleaming with ravenous hunger, as though convinced a delectable morsel had fallen into its trap.
A minute or two.
The wild beast's scaly, grotesque form breached the water's surface, jaws agape, revealing a cavernous maw lined with needle-like teeth. Time seemed to halt as the camera froze, capturing the harrowing moment when the alligator's primal instincts took over, and the swamp echoed with its sinister presence.
That is crazy, dude.
In that heart-stopping encounter, the man's fate hung by a fragile thread, and the camera bore witness to this terrifying dance with the unknown, an experience that would forever haunt the memories of those who had beheld it. Possessed woods. Deep in the heart of the forest, something incredibly dark unfolded right before my eyes, captured by the camera's lens. The trees seemed to hold unearthly secrets, and eerie figures like ghostly spirits gathered around a flickering, sinister fire. They moved with an unsettling malevolence, creating a creepy presence. But the scariest thing was the gigantic devil-like creature towering over them all. Its enormous body with menacing horns on its head created a scary outline against the night sky. Its eyes glowed with a strange evil, as if they could see into the unknown. People whispered in hushed tones that this was a kind of black magic, a wicked ritual performed by supernatural creatures. In that moment, the forest turned into a haunted place, a dark hideout for evil beings. The camera had revealed a terrifying truth, and it left me with a lingering fear that this place was forever under the control of devils. Peculiar fight. In the spooky darkness, an odd scene happens, recorded by a camera that seems to be haunted. Deep in the mysterious forest, a lonely bulldog, driven by some unknown purpose, comes into the camera's view. Suddenly, from the shadows, a quiet lion shows up, staring at the unsuspecting bulldog. With a careful approach, the lion gets closer, and we can't be sure what it's planning in the dark night. They move out of the camera's sight to the left, leaving their creepy encounter to our imagination. But their scary story takes a horrifying turn when they come back into the camera's view. Now, we see the lion clearly as it attacks and eats the helpless bulldog. It's a gruesome and unnatural sight. This eerie and unexpected meeting caught by a restless camera reminds us of the mysteries that hide deep in the wilderness. Haunted store. In the dark of night, inside an everyday superstore, a scary thing happened. Security cameras, like watchful guards, recorded a strange event that made no sense. A shopping cart without any human touch started moving on its own, slowly crawling across the floor with a spooky purpose. This ghostly happening made anyone who saw it feel scared and uneasy. Something strange and ghostly had come into the ordinary world, and its strange actions suggested a presence from another world now haunting this once normal place. Fear took hold of everyone who saw this eerie scene, because in the least expected of places, it seemed like the line between the living and the supernatural had become unclear. It left them with a chilling question: what hidden forces were in the shadows of this once regular superstore? Living skeleton. In the dark, ancient palace, a camera that had been locked away for a long time recorded a spooky mystery. In the bright daytime, it filmed a scary sight: a tall skeleton dressed in ragged clothes on its bony frame. This skeleton with a creepy purpose pushed open a creaky door, went outside, and then strangely came back in through the same door, but from the other side. Time passed slowly, seeming like forever in the presence of such strange events. The giant skeleton, moved by unknown reasons, opened both doors wide, standing eerily on the doorstep. It was a strange dance from the spirit world, a clear sign that the palace was definitely haunted by restless ghosts, creatures of the night who could walk around and make themselves known. It was a spine-chilling proof of the mysterious and unexplained. Curious fox. In the heart of the midnight wilderness, the trail camera captured an eerie scene. A mysterious fox shrouded in darkness prowled amidst the ancient forest, its gleaming eyes fixated on a lifeless, half-eaten creature. With cautious curiosity, it circled the remains, searching for signs of life, as if communicating with unseen forces. The camera unveiled a haunting dance between predator and prey, a spectral waltz of the natural world. In that chilling moment, the wild revealed its enigmatic, unsettling beauty, leaving an indelible mark on the watcher's soul. Spooky forest creature. In a spooky and mysterious forest, the trail camera caught something strange. It was a weird creature with glowing eyes that looked like evil stars, giving the camera a creepy stare. Its gaze was colder and more mysterious than death itself, hiding secrets even darker than the deep, dark woods. As this ghostly creature walked through the eerie forest, moving in a strange and unsettling way. It seemed to be looking for something, but the ground under it made a sad sound like a cursed song. However, it always stayed far away, a ghostly figure forever cursed to hunt without finding. The forest itself was a scary place, with twisted trees and mist that looked ghostly. Every rustle of leaves and every cold breeze seemed to tell scary stories of forgotten souls. The forest felt like it held ancient terrors waiting to be found. Be careful, because in this spooky place, it's hard to tell who's alive and who's not. Our meeting with this mysterious creature reminds us of the scary things that can hide in the darkest parts of nature, unseen and unforgiving. Tara's Forest Spa. Deep within the eerie forest, the trail camera captured something truly chilling: a Tara, a sinister and elusive creature. This Tara seems to know how to revel in the macabre side of life. In the eerie forest solitude, we saw it doing something quite unsettling, rubbing its belly on a gnarled, cursed tree log. As we watch the video, we can't help but shudder at what might be going through the Tara's malevolent mind. Is it performing some dark forest ritual, or perhaps indulging in forbidden pleasures? Regardless of the reason, this spine-tingling creature is undoubtedly making the most of its haunted forest surroundings. Forest Wildlife Trail Cam Beauty. In this captivating video, a camera person follows a woman deep into the forest, where she sets up her trail camera amidst the lush wilderness, eager to discover nature's wonders. Amidst towering trees adorned with vines and hanging branches, the beauty of the natural world unfolds as sunlight filters through leaves, casting enchanting light and shadow. Then, a magical moment occurs as the trail camera captures fleeting glimpses of various animals, including a graceful deer, showcasing the elegance of the wild in this untouched realm. This video encapsulates the marvels of the wilderness, where every rustle of leaves and every encounter with wildlife serves as a poignant reminder of the exquisite beauty of the natural world, reinforcing the importance of preserving these extraordinary places for generations to come. Eerie orb haunts kitten. On a dark night, a trail camera recorded something seriously eerie and entirely unfamiliar. Imagine this: a peculiar glowing orb of light, almost like it's from another realm, hovering mysteriously in the darkness. It defied logic and sent shivers down your spine, resembling a ghostly figure dancing amidst the shadows. And if that weren't enough to give you the creeps, there's a sweet white kitten cheerfully eating nearby, completely unaware of this strange presence in the background. The stark contrast between the innocent kitten and the spooky glowing orb added an extra layer of fear to the scene. This camera captured a moment where the ordinary and the bizarre collided, leaving you pondering whether there might be something happening beyond our comprehension. It's the kind of experience that lingers, leaving you feeling unsettled and curious to uncover the mystery behind that spooky encounter. Eerie night, smoky ghost. On a really dark and scary night, something really disturbing caught in the trail camera. A young boy was using his gaming camera in front of his house. He had no idea that he was about to see something incredibly frightening. The night was so dark that it made everything even scarier. Suddenly, on his camera screen, he saw something strange. It was like a ghost made of smoke, and it didn't have a clear shape. It moved strangely, almost like it was dancing, but in a really creepy way. This weird thing gave off a really bad feeling, and the boy's heart started to race, and he couldn't even breathe properly. At that moment, it was as if the line between the world of the living and the world of the dead had disappeared. The ghostly figure seemed to be speaking from the past, and it felt like it was trying to pull the boy into some unknown and terrifying place. He was absolutely terrified because this was no normal night. His gaming camera had shown him something so strange and scary, something that mixed the real world with things that should only exist in stories. As he stared at the ghostly figure, he realized that his life had been changed forever, and he would never forget this horrifying experience. Mystery paws uncovered. On a dark and quiet night, a reliable trail camera steps into the spotlight, determined to uncover the mystery of the strange footprints and the sneaky bird food thief. A hidden pond in the shadows becomes the secret hiding spot for this puzzling creature. As the moon shines eerily, the camera's lens captures all the small movements in the wild. As the video progresses, we patiently wait, holding our breath for our nighttime visitor to show itself. The trail camera acts like a detective on a mission, carefully looking around. Its special infrared eyes can see in the dark, checking every part of the pond. Is it a clever fox, a curious raccoon, or maybe a secretive owl that's after the birds? Bear Brawl of Awe. On a super hot summer day, the trail camera caught something incredible. Two huge black bears having a big fight that looked like a heavyweight boxing match. These amazing bears were hitting each other with their paws like pro fighters. It was like a mega bear battle, and we couldn't believe our luck. Their fur was flying, their claws were clashing, and the forest was echoing with their loud roars. It was like watching nature's wrestling match, and we had the best seats in the house. The fight was so intense that it gave us chills, and we couldn't even breathe. It was the kind of exciting showdown we had only imagined. But then suddenly, the fight stopped just like that. It was like the two big bears decided to stop and be friends. They both went back into the thick forest as if they had settled their differences and called it a day. Nature always surprises us with its incredible power and how unpredictable it can be. Today we were lucky to see an epic bear fight that we'll be talking about for a long time. It reminded us of how wild and amazing nature can be. Scary beast. A terrifying YouTube video captured an unpleasant and scary scene in the eerie darkness of the night. Near a remote residence, a strange being that resembled a bear yet gave off an otherworldly aura was seen. The house started to move as a result of the creature's unsettling presence, as though it were rocking back and forth in some strange dance. The spine-chilling scene was further enhanced by the ethereal glimmer in its eyes. Fearing the mysterious monster, a panicked person hurriedly sought safety in their car. A frightening impact was left on those who dared to watch as spectators speculated about the origins and purposes of this strange creature. Ghost Child. A crawling, childlike, ghostly apparition appeared from a dark nook in the hospital lobby where nurses and physicians were assembled. Everyone in the room felt goosebumps as the transparent figure slowly glided across the floor. As shocked eyes observed the unsettling sight, fear and confusion permeated the room. The ghostly presence persisted despite efforts to explain the bizarre experience. The medical team was haunted by this terrifying experience, which led to quiet discussions regarding the mysterious occurrence that had happened in front of their eyes.
A las 3 de la mañana, cabrón. Mírala, jugando memes como siempre. Chica, no mames.
Thermal Bigfoot in Forest. Deep within a creepy forest where the trees seemed to whisper secrets, our trail camera captured something unbelievable. Bigfoot! It's not just any sighting, it's a spooky encounter with the mysterious creature. The footage shows Bigfoot looking ghostly and surrounded by an eerie glowing aura. It hid among the trees like a phantom, and we couldn't make out its huge shape clearly. The special camera made it even creepier, giving it an otherworldly vibe. But what makes this encounter really scary is that Bigfoot remained a mystery. It was a master of disguise, blending perfectly into the dark forest shadows. The video is so unclear that it leaves us with more questions than answers. Is it a protector of the wilderness, a ghostly keeper of hidden secrets? This eerie meeting with Bigfoot reminds us there are still mysteries in our world, things we can't explain. It's a spooky reminder that the unknown and the supernatural might be hiding just beyond our understanding, deep within that forbidden forest. Shocking ghostly encounter. On a dark moonlit night, it happens in a regular house, where a lady is taking a nice relaxing shower. She has no idea that something horrifying is about to happen. As the warm water flows over her, it relaxes her, washing away her worries. The bathroom fills with steam, making everything feel calm. But she doesn't know that something really bad is lurking outside the bathroom. When she finishes her shower, she steps out onto the cold bathroom floor, still hearing the sound of dripping water. She's scared as she goes down the dimly lit hallway towards the staircase. Then, right there at the edge of what's real and what's scary, she stops. She sees a ghostly figure all twisted and scary. The ghost's eyes are empty and it looks like it shouldn't exist. She tries to scream, but no sound comes out. Fear grips her and the room seems to close in on her. In that terrifying moment, it's like the line between life and death disappears and her world turns into a nightmare she might never escape. Deadly alligator. In a remote corner of India, a camera captured a bone-chilling scene. Here, in a murky river area, an eerie coexistence unfolded between hippos and alligators. Normally, the hippos ruled the domain, but this footage unveiled a sinister secret. A colossal alligator, a monstrous 19.7 meters in length, held dominion. This gargantuan predator struck terror into the hearts of all, indiscriminately slaughtering animals, massive hippos, and even humans who ventured too close. Desperate attempts were made by brave soldiers to end its reign of terror. Their bullets aimed at the Leviathan, but it proved futile. This colossal creature, 60 years old in its final photograph taken in 2009, seemed invincible. As darkness fell over the river, this malevolent alligator cast an ominous shadow over the land, spreading fear with its unmatched power. A chilling tale of an unholy ruler in the heart of India's wilderness, where the line between predator and legend blurred, leaving a haunting legacy in its wake. Terrifying forest. Deep within a creepy and spooky forest, a lone man ventured into the ominous jungle. He clutched his camera tightly, his hands trembling with fear. The air was heavy with an unsettling silence, occasionally interrupted by rustling leaves and distant owl hoots, as if the woods itself held its breath in anticipation. As he aimed his camera, an unexplainable chill crawled up his spine. He sensed unseen eyes watching him from the thick shadows, confirming he wasn't alone.
So this frickin' thing, it's staring at me.
Fear consumed him, but his insatiable curiosity drove him to keep recording, his voice shaking with every word.
But it followed me home and it is absolutely staring at me right now.
Then it happened. The camera lens captured something massive, something monstrous. Emerging from behind a decaying tree log, shrouded in mist and looming darkness, was Bigfoot, a creature of legend and an abomination of nature. A primal terror gripped the man as he witnessed this nightmarish being. His body shook with fear, his voice reduced to feeble whispers. But he couldn't look away.
So this frickin' thing, it's staring at me.
The camera kept rolling, documenting the horror of that terrifying moment, forever preserving his encounter with the unimaginable. In the heart of the haunted forest, the man's screams and the unholy presence of Bigfoot blended into a terrifying symphony that would haunt his nightmares forever. Bigfoot's snowy horror encounter. In the middle of winter, something shocking happened in a quiet, snowy Park City. A doorbell camera, usually used for everyday things, recorded something unbelievable. Bigfoot, the legendary creature. The video showed a huge, hairy creature standing in the snowy landscape. It moved gracefully through the thick snow, like it was enjoying the cold. But what really scared people was the strange sound it made. It was a horrifying, deep roar that echoed through the icy air. This sound was so terrifying that it made people's blood run cold, like scary music playing on a calm winter night. As the camera kept recording, Bigfoot did something eerie and strange. It threw snow into the air and let it fall around its big body like ghostly confetti. This bizarre sight left people shaking with fear. They didn't know whether to be amazed by seeing something so unbelievable or scared because they couldn't explain what it was. The doorbell camera had accidentally captured something out of this world, showing that Bigfoot was in that snowy Park City. It was a moment that would always be remembered as a really scary event, reminding us that there are things we don't understand hidden in the wild. Antarctica sea monster shock. A shocking video shows a huge sea creature on Google Earth near Deception Island in Antarctica. Many people who visited the island looked really scared. You could see how scared they were just by looking at their faces. This shows that there might be a mysterious and scary monster on that lonely island. The fear in their eyes tells us that they knew something creepy was there with them. It's like they knew they weren't alone, and that something very strange and terrifying lived under the icy waters of Deception Island. It's a big mystery, and the whole world is watching in amazement. Elusive otter evades camera. On a sunny day, a brave explorer went deep into a thick forest armed only with a camera and determination. He was on a quest that would lead to something unbelievable. While cautiously moving through the forest's tangled paths, he stumbled upon a chilling sight, a scary monster hiding among the trees. He quickly raised his camera, hoping to get a picture of this mysterious creature. But the creature was no ordinary monster. It was a clever and sneaky otter. It darted behind trees, making it nearly impossible for the man to capture a clear photo. He chased the otter tirelessly, desperately trying to get a good shot as the daylight began to fade. Minutes turned into hours, and the man's relentless search left him tired and confused. The otter seemed to vanish like a ghost.
Demonic pond monster.
Leaving the man with only blurry and incomplete pictures. As the sun disappeared below the horizon, the man was shocked and frustrated. He had seen something extraordinary and terrifying, but he couldn't capture it on camera. The forest, full of mysteries, had hidden its secrets once again, leaving the man to ponder the chilling reality of the creature that got away. Spooky raccoon haunting house. In a creepy moonlit forest, there was a scary house. It looked old and beaten up, like it held ancient secrets in its shadows. A trail camera was there to catch anything strange, and it did. The camera focused on the house, and out of nowhere, a spooky raccoon appeared. The night was silent and eerie. The raccoon sat on the house's grill, its eyes shining with a creepy glow. Its fur looked like it swallowed the moonlight, making it a strange shape in the darkness. For a moment, the raccoon stared right into the camera, making anyone who saw it feel a deep fear. Time seemed to stop as if it gave off a feeling of evil. Then, in a way that didn't make sense, the raccoon vanished. 1 second it was there, giving everyone the creeps, and the next second, it was gone, disappearing into the night. All that was left was a strange and unsettling feeling. This weird scene left those who saw it confused, not sure if it was real or a nightmare, forever haunted by the mystery of the scary house in the dark forest. Agro-wildlife. In a spooky dark water pond, our camera records something incredibly scary. Agro, a creature that embodies fear, swims through the gloomy water with a haunting elegance. The water seems to hide terrifying secrets, making it feel like a nightmare. Every ripple and shadow makes it seem like something really bad is about to happen, and our camera captures it all. This encounter with Agro's creepy world blurs the line between what's real and what's a nightmare, leaving us feeling really scared. It's like we're in the deep, dark world of agro-wildlife. Forest Deer Showdown. In this captivating video, we witness a thrilling battle between two magnificent forest creatures, a white-tailed deer and a mule deer. The wilderness brims with tension as they engage in a fierce clash, revealing the harsh realities of their lives. Guided by a knowledgeable narrator, we explore the forest beauty and the relentless struggle for dominance among its inhabitants, immersing ourselves in a wild world where nature takes center stage. The graceful white-tailed deer cautiously approaches the mule deer, both boasting impressive antlers, poised for an intense confrontation. The echoing clash of their horns reverberates through the woods, underscoring their unwavering resolve. This extraordinary video transcends mere survival. It's a poetic tribute to the untamed, reminding us of the stunning world beyond our urban confines, where every day is a challenge, and each moment showcases the indomitable spirit of nature. Terrifying forest nightmare. Deep within a scary and spooky forest, trail camera recorded something truly terrifying on a dark night without the moon. It was a very scary moment when something we couldn't describe hid among the twisted trees, covered in darkness, getting ready to reveal its evil secrets. The air became heavy with a strange silence as the camera zoomed in on this creepy figure. Shadows moved in weird ways, and you could feel the tension like a slowly unfolding nightmare. The creature, which was a bizarre mystery, stayed hidden, but we can tell it meant harm. Out of nowhere, it moved incredibly fast from behind the gnarled branches. Its movements were unnatural and horrifying. Even the forest itself seemed scared as it showed its horrifying shape. It had sharp claws, eyes that gleamed with a terrifying hunger, and a growl that sent chills down our spines. We were struck in fear, unable to understand what this unholy thing was. It was like a real-life nightmare, a creature from a dark place that we couldn't explain. As the camera kept recording this terrifying scene, we were left with a deep sense of horror that would stay with us, forever haunted by the forest's sinister secrets. Alien. In a dark, scary forest far from anyone's sight, a trail camera recorded something we can't explain. The video showed something really spooky, like it came from another world. This creature didn't look like anything from Earth. It was all twisted and scary, making us wonder if reality itself was strange. When the camera noticed movement with its special sensors, the forest got a weird glowing look. Shadows moved around the creepy twisted trees, making the place even scarier. Then, out of nowhere, a weird figure came out of the darkness. It looked all wrong, with long arms and pale skin like the moon. It moved strangely, like it didn't follow our normal rules. The camera only saw the mysterious thing for a short time, but it felt like forever. Was it an alien? Maybe a creature from old stories? Or something even scarier that we don't know about? After seeing the video, we had more questions than answers. It made us scared and made us think about things we can't understand. In that spooky frisk, the trail camera caught something really strange, giving us a peek into a world we might never figure out. Mysterious coyote. In the eerie depths of the night, the watchful eye of the backyard camera bore witness to a truly mystifying spectacle. A cryptic video unfolded, revealing a wild figure that sent shivers down the spine. A mysterious coyote, its presence haunting the very ground it tread upon. The coyote, a creature of the untamed, moved with an enigmatic purpose. Was it a mere wanderer, or did it seek something hidden in the shadows? The answers remained obscure. Concealed within the nocturnal embrace, emerging from the depths of darkness, the coyote began its meandering odyssey. Its form appeared ghostly, a spectral silhouette against the obsidian backdrop of the night. With every step, it left behind an air of intrigue and uncertainty. Then, as swiftly as it had materialized, the elusive coyote vanished into the abyss once more, swallowed by the unknown. It was as if the very ground conspired to shield its secrets, hiding them from prying eyes. And just when one thought it had slipped into the shadows for good, the coyote re-emerged, resuming its haunting dance on the earth. A creature of the wild, untethered by the rules of the known world, had left an indelible mark on the camera's lens. Roaming ghost. In the eerie stillness of the home's yard, a camera long possessed by spectral forces captured a chilling spectacle. A video like none before, it unveiled the presence of a paranormal spirit shrouded in enigmatic darkness. This ghostly appearance, an elusive wisp, materialized as if carried by an invisible breeze. Its formless essence drifted through the air, haunting the space with an unsettling ethereal presence. Twice it manifested in the camera's lens, as if daring to tread where the living fear to go. This cryptic recording stands as undeniable proof of haunted dwellings, where the supernatural world crosses over into our own, leaving us with lingering questions and a shiver down our spines. Cryptid paranormal spirit. In the heart of the eerie forest, trail cam unveiled a bone-chilling secret. In the dead of night, it exposed a cryptic video that sent shivers down my spine. A ghostly figure materialized from the shadows, a sinister silhouette like smoke sculpted into a haunting form. It lingered for mere moments, then dissolved into the night air. The sheer terror of that footage gripped my heart, a chilling encounter with the supernatural in the heart of darkness. Stroller. In a bizarre video, a man dressed as a Joker strolled down the street, his intentions shrouded in mystery. He paused at a door, peering inside with an eerie curiosity, then silently continued his peculiar journey. Was he a troubled soul lost in his thoughts, or a potential thief plotting mischief? The enigmatic clown's purpose remained uncertain, leaving behind a perplexing trail of questions in the dimly lit night. Hidden supernatural creature. alligator. In a spooky and thick forest, a camera captured something like a nightmare. A huge alligator came out of the water and moved onto land. Every heavy step it took made the ground shake, giving you chills. Its creepy and slow movements could scare even the bravest person. As the moonlight came through the twisted trees, the alligator seemed to be up to something sinister. It moved through the forest very patiently, with its cold, reptile eyes looking around with evil intentions. The twisted branches and thick bushes couldn't hide what it was planning. But the real horror was inside the massive, scaly body of the alligator. When it settled down in the dark night, its wide mouth slowly opened, and two shiny, predatory eyes appeared. These eyes belonged to a helpless deer, trapped by this terrifying predator, waiting for a terrible end. Spooky appearance. In the heart cryptic chase. Deep in the heart of the wilderness, a truck and a car sat silently. Two men, curious, ventured into the truck's cabin. Suddenly, from above, a mysterious presence, perhaps a ghost or spirit, descended and swiftly departed. As it passed the car, the lights flickered and died, plunging them into eerie darkness. The creature's eyes glowed ominously, etching a disturbing image into their minds. They fumbled for their camera, capturing what could be a supernatural entity. After a chilling interlude, they emerged from the truck, yet a palpable unease clung to them as if something sinister trailed in their wake. A haunting presence, undeterred by the wilderness, had latched onto their very souls, leaving them with an uncanny feeling that they were never truly alone. Minion on Ring Camera. In the dark night, a man went into his backyard. He had a special camera called a ring camera. This camera liked exciting things, not boring stuff. Then a strange creature appeared on the camera. It wasn't a normal animal, but a tiny creature like from old stories. It moved around under the moonlight. As time passed, more and more of these magical creatures showed up. From far away, they looked like butterflies, but up close, they seemed like characters from fairy tales. They danced in the man's backyard. This was a big mystery that was hard to understand. These creatures from old stories somehow came into the real world. People whispered and wondered how this could happen. It was like a mix of real life and make-believe. The answer to this puzzle lay in the universe, hidden in the dark, waiting for another secret to be revealed at midnight. Witch? In the eerie wilderness of some remote corner of the world, a spine-chilling encounter unfolded. A jeep navigating sinister roads beneath a moonless sky advanced cautiously. The atmosphere was heavy with dread, and their journey took an unholy turn when an unsettling sight materialized on the desolate road ahead. As they drew nearer, an enigmatic figure emerged, draped in a ghostly white shroud. Its arms and hands extended in an unnatural crescent moon arc, defying the laws of nature. The cryptic being moved with an otherworldly gait, akin to a spectral zombie. Mesmerized and terror-stricken, they dared to follow, as curiosity battled with fear. But as they closed the distance, the enigma took a malevolent turn. The creature's movements became a haunting dance, and it turned to chase them down the forsaken path. Panic seized their hearts as the pursuit intensified. They recoiled in horror, their very breath snatched by this unearthly terror. Moments later, without warning, the mysterious entity veered to the left, vanishing into the obsidian darkness. Questions swirled in the night air, unanswered and unsettling. Was it a tormented soul? Was it a tormented soul forever trapped in the realm of the living? Or a cryptic manifestation of supernatural forces beyond comprehension? The video froze in time, a testament to an encounter that defied explanation, leaving an indelible mark of fear upon those who witnessed it, a chilling riddle that would haunt their dreams for nights to come. Enigmatic forest horror. In a dark, spooky forest, a camera on a trail saw something very scary. What it saw could make even brave people scared. Think of a creature so ugly and scary that it seemed like it came from the darkest, scariest place. But here's the weird part. Its face was hidden like either the back of a strange creature or a sad deer stuck in a never-ending bad dream. This creature was unnatural, like the trees that whispered spooky secrets in the quiet forest. The camera wanted to show the truth, but it couldn't. It's like the camera was under a spell from an evil force in the woods. No matter how much it tried, it couldn't show the creature's face. We're left wondering if this was on purpose or if it shows how strange and not from this world the creature is. Deer attacked, injured. On a sunny day, a camera in the woods saw something very sad. It filmed a beautiful deer, which is known for its elegance. The deer was peacefully eating when something bad happened. Out of nowhere, a mean animal attacked the deer's belly, and everything changed. The deer got really scared and tried to run away, but it couldn't escape in time. The attacker hurt the deer badly and was left hurt and in danger. After the scary attack, the deer walked away slowly, carrying both physical and emotional wounds from what had happened. The camera had recorded a glimpse of how tough life can be in the wild, where animals must always be careful because there are predators around. This picture reminds us that animals in the wild have a tough time surviving because they have to be careful not to become someone else's dinner. Chupacabra captured on camera. Late one night, a special camera caught something strange in a dark forest, the mysterious Chupacabra. This creature, known from scary stories, silently moved through the thick woods, looking very real on the camera's view. The Chupacabra was hungry and all by itself. Its red eyes searched the shadows for something to eat. It looked skinny and desperate, like a hungry hunter trying to find food in the darkness. The night felt spooky, with every twig that snapped making it even scarier. This creature, the Chupacabra, became a legend in the wild because it only came out at night. People told stories about it around campfires. It had sharp teeth that made folks think it drank blood, and its strange appearance gave everyone the creeps. As the camera kept recording, the Chupacabra continued its hunt, all alone in the middle of the scary forest. Its presence reminded us that there are still unknown mysteries in the world, waiting for brave explorers to find them. Cobra conquerors. In the bright daylight, a scary scene possessed home. A chilling video has emerged, illuminating a house seemingly plagued by the presence of a restless spirit. The mere concept of such a paranormal entity defies rational explanation and pushes the boundaries of human understanding. In this unsettling footage, the camera's lens captures a spectral figure gracefully ascending a staircase with an otherworldly claim that transcends the realm of the living. The ghostly apparition's movements seem deliberate, as if it possesses a purpose known only to the other side. In a matter of mere moments, this enigmatic entity dissipates into thin air, leaving behind an unsettling void. This spine-tingling encounter serves as a stark reminder that the supernatural may lurk in the most unsuspecting of locations, perhaps just around the corner from our ordinary lives. It prompts us to contemplate the limits of our comprehension of reality, encouraging consideration of the possibility of forces and phenomena beyond our understanding coexisting with our everyday existence. Ghost and forest. In the dead of night, deep within a sinister forest, a trail camera unveiled a spine-chilling sight. A cryptic, otherworldly figure materialized from the inky darkness, resembling a shadowy specter or an eerie wisp of smoke. It materialized before the camera, only to vanish in an instant. This unsettling footage of an enigmatic natural spirit left all who beheld it trembling with fear. Crazy bear. The camera caught a magical moment by the pool. A curious black bear came near the water wanting a drink, but stopping like it felt something was wrong. You could see fear in its eyes as it carefully walked around, keeping an eye on the man sunbathing nearby. It was clear the bear wanted to make sure it stayed safe, even with the man there. But to our surprise, the man didn't move at all, like a kind and gentle presence. Slowly, the bear got closer, and in a truly sweet moment, it gently licked the man's foot. It left us with a warm, happy feeling in our hearts. This unusual encounter, not often seen on the vast internet, brought a lot of joy to our day. But it also reminds us that our world is fragile when we share it with these amazing wild creatures. Horrifying clown machete. Late at night, a doorbell camera recorded something truly terrifying. Imagine a dark porch with a cold, bright light, and out of the shadows emerged a scary clown. This clown had a face painted in weird colors, twisted into a creepy grin that promised nothing but harm. But what made it even scarier was the gleam of a big scary knife the clown was holding. With slow, ominous steps, he walked up to the front door of a house, making it creak open, revealing the horror awaiting the people inside. Then, in the tense silence, a faint ringing sound broke through. The clown froze, his scary smile turning into a look of terror. The sound came from a cell phone and was coming from inside the house. In a panic, the clown hurried away, leaving behind a haunting question. Who was calling? What saved the people inside from the impending danger? As the door closed, the only witness to this horrifying scene was the doorbell camera. Summer beach horror. One scorching summer day, people headed to a calm beach for some sunny fun. They loved riding surfboards on the shiny waves and feeling the sea's coolness. What they didn't know was a terrible surprise awaited beneath the water. Among the happy beachgoers, there was a brave person fishing with excitement, casting their bait into the deep sea. Out of nowhere, something really strange occurred. A huge tentacle emerged from the deep, and before anyone could react, a terrifying thing happened. A massive squid, a creature from the deep, brutally attacked the unsuspecting fisherman. Its tentacles, armed with sharp suckers, wrapped around him, pulling him into the dark water. Panic spread through the onlookers as they witnessed this terrifying fight for survival. As the chaos unfolded, it became clear that this gigantic creature had been in a deadly underwater battle, a battle it had lost. Covered in wounds, it had risen to the surface to meet its end, leaving everyone scared. In an instant, what was meant to be a carefree beach day became a nightmare, reminding everyone that beneath the ocean's beauty, unimaginable terrors could be lurking. Lion encounter. In the quiet lower highlands, something really scary happened under the light of the moon. A doorbell camera, usually harmless, recorded something that would give anyone nightmares. As we watched the recording, everything seemed to stop. A dark shape came out of the shadows, and its eyes shone with an evil light. This wasn't just any visitor. It was a mountain lion, a creature that brings primal fear. The camera caught it sneaking around. In the video, you could see the lion moving gracefully towards a house. It seemed like it was drawn there by something mysterious. The plants around the house seemed to hide secrets and whispered to the lion as it got closer. This spooky event, captured on camera, left a lasting feeling of fear. It reminds us that the wild and scary world is right outside our homes. Late at night, when the wind makes strange sounds and shadows play tricks, we'll always remember that haunting moment on the doorbell camera. It's a ghostly reminder of the untamed darkness that's all around us. Terrifying bear. In a scary video that gave us goosebumps, a brave woman shared a frightening encounter caught on her trail camera. As she told the scary story, it became clear that something very frightening had happened at her place. The story began with a black bear and her 3 hungry cubs. They were really desperate for food. To find something to eat, the mother bear went right up to a parked car. It was a spooky sight, seeing this big wild animal so close to where people live. The bear tried hard to get inside the car. Its sharp claws scratched the car's metal, and its hungry eyes showed how desperate it was. It was so tense watching the bear struggle to feed her hungry babies. Then something truly terrifying happened. The bear, in its desperation, broke the car's window. The glass shattered like our own fear, and the bear got inside the car. This reminded us how thin the line between safety and the wild really is. But the scary part wasn't over. Inside the car, the bear searched for food, while her 3 cubs looked skinny and pitiful. Their empty eyes reminded us how tough nature can be, even just outside our homes. This scary encounter reminds us that wild horses are close by, even when we feel safe. It's a chilling reminder of a mother's determination and how far nature will go to survive. Star Ranch. Deep within a spooky forest, a trail camera unknowingly reveals the creepy mysteries of the Star Ranch. When darkness falls like a heavy curtain, the ranch, hiding in the sinister shadows, quietly watches. This eerie and mysterious moment is seriously hair-raising. The ranch is completely covered in pitch-black darkness, making it look like a mysterious phantom lurking among twisted trees and spooky whispers. The trail camera, not knowing any better, captures the ranch's ghostly presence, revealing something unsettling. A village. In a distant hillside village, something very strange has happened, and it's giving everyone the creeps. A nervous news anchor is on the airwaves, telling a scary story. They've just discovered a weird creature that has left the whole community scared and confused. The villagers are scared, and their eyes are wide with fear as they share their thoughts. One brave person says it might be a dog or a cat, trying to make sense of it. But then, in a quiet, scared voice, they admit it's something scarier than anything we've ever seen. This is a story that gives you goosebumps. It reminds us that even in the farthest, quietest places, scary mysteries can come out of nowhere and make us feel really scared and unsure. Orbs. Deep in a spooky moonlit forest, the trail camera caught something that will give you goosebumps. Strange glowing orbs floating in the pitch-black darkness where no one should be. It's a scene that's really scary, like a bad dream. Imagine being in a place where the air feels strange and all you can hear is the creepy sound of the wind in the trees. Then, suddenly, these ghostly orbs appear, shining in a spooky way. It's something we can't easily explain, like a ghostly event that makes your heart beat fast and your hair stand up. Jaguarundi cat. In an eerie online video, a news anchor shares a chilling tale that has sent shivers down the spines of many viewers. The story revolves around a peculiar creature that has struck fear into the hearts of a small town's residents. As the video unfolds, it becomes evident that this creature is anything but ordinary. It's a strange being lurking in the shadows, instilling terror among the townspeople. The anchor, determined to unveil the truth, embarks on a spine-tingling journey to a remote and unsettling house, where an aura of tension hangs heavy in the air. Inside, the shocking revelation awaits. The mysterious creature is a Jaguarundi cat. Its appearance is uncanny, resembling a fox, yet adorned with eerie and unsettling colors, as if nature itself played a sinister trick. This enigmatic feline is a riddle in the animal kingdom, leaving all who lay eyes on it in a state of bewilderment. As the anchor delves deeper into the story, a blurred line between reality and nightmares emerges. The Jaguarundi cat, with its unsettling and otherworldly appearance, takes on a symbolic role, representing nature's concealed mysteries and holding the town's residents on the precipice of their sanity. The story leaves us pondering the enigmatic aspects of the natural world, reminding us that even in the most ordinary of places, darkness and wonder may intertwine in unsettling ways. Forest haunting. In a video from a trail camera, we see a scary house in a dark forest. The video shows many ghosts in the house and the spooky forest. These ghosts are looking right at the camera, which is strange. As you watch the video, it becomes scarier because of the eerie feeling. You can hear weird and creepy voices in the video that make your spine tingle. The forest is very dark and adds to the spooky feeling. The house looks old and broken down, making it even scarier. The ghosts in the video seem stuck in the house, and they move around, making everything even more unsettling. Some people might not believe in ghosts and question if the video is real, but whether you believe it or not, this video captures a very scary moment in a mysterious forest with these ghostly figures. It leaves you feeling uneasy and curious about what strange things might exist in the darkest places of our world. Night encounter. One late night, the room was very dark and gave an eerie feeling. A scared person aimed their camera into the unknown, not knowing what terrifying thing awaited them. Suddenly, a frightening figure appeared, a dark, hairy ghost that made the person feel extremely scared. Its eyes glowed with evil intent, shining through the darkness like a wicked light. The creepy entity reached out its bony, twisted hand, quietly pulling the person closer to the spooky bed. A feeling of dread made them move closer into the room, which felt really sinister. Then it began a horrifying symphony of bone-chilling sounds. There were strange cries, mournful moans, and anguished screams that attacked the person's mind. Each weird sound seemed to carry centuries of pain. Terrified and unable to think, the person's only idea was to run away from this strange nightmare. They rushed out of the room with their heart racing, leaving behind a recording of that night when they faced unimaginable horrors hidden in the darkness. Haunted House Bear Horror. In a spooky forest, there was an old, creepy house. Nobody had lived there for ages, and it looked like it was falling apart. People said it was haunted, and the stories about it sent shivers down everyone's spine. One night, when the moon was hiding behind dark clouds, something terrifying happened at that house. The doorbell's camera, which had seen better days, turned on with an eerie light. A huge black bear with messy fur and scary scars climbed up onto the house's porch. Strangely, the bear seemed pretty smart. It covered the camera with its big paw, making everything go pitch black. A spooky silence filled the air around the haunted house. Then strange and creepy music started playing. It was like no music anyone had heard before, and it sent chills down your spine. In the distance, a dog started barking in fear. The bear, totally surprised and scared by this weird music and the dog's barks, let out a loud, terrifying roar, and it ran away into the dark forest. After that, the house went back to being quiet and mysterious. But the memory of that scary night would stay with anyone who saw the strange encounter between the haunted house and the black bear. Man in a strange hat. In a peculiar piece of footage captured by a motion-sensitive security camera located within the confines of the Amarillo Zoo in Texas, an inexplicable and uncanny entity makes its presence known. This bizarre figure bears an uncanny resemblance to a person donning an unusually oversized hat. The very notion of a human wandering the zoo premises in the dead of the night raises questions aplenty. The peculiar imagery was documented in the year 2021, precisely at 1:25 a.m., by the watchful eye of the security camera dutifully stationed within the Amarillo Zoo. This enigmatic entity was subsequently christened the UAO, or the Unidentified Amarillo Object. Predictably, a multitude of theories emerged from both official channels and the general public alike. Some postulated that it might be nothing more than a raccoon, perhaps assuming a bipedal stance, or a person meandering through the park under the shroud of night. Curiously, there were those who, in a whimsical twist, suggested it resembled the iconic Sonic the Hedgehog character, and even ventured to name other fictional personas. On a more cryptic note, some intimated that it could be the elusive Bigfoot. Nonetheless, the identity of this perplexing creature remains elusive, leaving us in a state of perpetual bewilderment, with no concrete clues to unravel the mystery it represents. Deer interrupts roadside fight. One dark night, a guy got caught up in a fight by the side of the road. People were punching each other and things were getting intense. Out of the blue, a curious deer showed up, maybe because of all the noise. The man got worried that the deer might get hurt, so he tried to get it away from his car. But here's the strange part. When he gently pushed the deer, it lost its balance and fell down. The man quickly closed his car door to protect the deer from the crazy fight. This unexpected meeting between the man and the deer made the already intense night even weirder, leaving everyone amazed by what can happen on a dark road. Bull and car commotion. In this video, a car cruising down a Nebraska highway, and what really turns heads is the giant bull seated in the passenger seat. Yes, you read that correctly. A colossal bull with massive horns just casually riding along. Nebraska's police acted swiftly, pulling over the bewildered driver and posing the obvious question: why in the world are you chauffeuring such a massive bull? That's clearly a violation of traffic rules. As for the driver's explanation behind this bizarre spectacle, it remains a puzzle. Perhaps it was a stunt gone awry, or simply a case of nowhere else to put the bull. One thing is certain. This isn't your run-of-the-mill traffic violation. This peculiar incident serves as a reminder that the open road can be a place of unexpected surprises. You never quite know what you might encounter during your daily commute. However, it's worth reiterating that while it's perfectly fine to have passengers or pets on board, bulls are best left in their natural habitat, the rodeo arena. Ghostly room. In a poorly lit room, an unaware person sits alone, not realizing the spooky events around them. A tiny bug flits through the air, casting strange shadows on the walls, as if it holds mysterious secrets from unknown places. As time passes, the room feels heavy, hinting at a scary story unfolding. Suddenly, something eerie happens. The bug keeps dancing, and the camera turns to the room's entrance. There, just outside the door, a ghostly figure appears, undeniably sinister, like something from the past, or even worse. The room becomes a battleground where the living and the supernatural collide, wrapped in a creepy sense of fear. In this haunted house, strange and unexplainable things merge, blurring the line between reality and the mysterious. It's a terrifying tale where the everyday turns into a disturbing show, leaving the audience on edge, hearts racing with dread. Bizarre chasing. In a realm where reality danced with the extraordinary, an inexplicable spectacle unfurled as a creature akin to a mouse, but magnified to an astonishing size, emerged from the shadows, mystifying onlookers. With the dawn's gentle spill of light, a wild lion materialized, pursuing two youthful warthogs, a sight rarely captured on camera, intensifying the surrealism. In hot pursuit, a wild cheetah, the embodiment of speed, drove the warthogs into a frantic escape. Fate guided them across a road where chaos and astonishment collided. The cheetah's grip tightened around one warthog, sealing its fate. But an abrupt tide of cars and spectators erupted, casting an eerie enchantment over the scene. The lion, torn between its prize and this newfound human audience, ultimately released its captive. The warthog's cries resonated like haunting whispers, forming a symphony of nature's unyielding reality. Yet, as night swallowed the land, a single question lingered, carried by the wind. What secrets of the wild world remain concealed in the shroud of darkness? Cryptid UFO. In the chilling depths of the Atlantic, a surveillance camera captured an otherworldly spectacle. Above the icy expanse of the frozen sea, an enigmatic UFO emerged, piercing the surface like an apparition from the abyss. Its unearthly presence was undeniable, sending shivers down the spine of anyone who bore witness to this eerie event. The paranormal figure aboard this extraterrestrial craft seemed to defy explanation, leaving viewers in a state of bewilderment and fear. What sinister purpose brought it to our world, lurking in the icy waters? With an eerie grace, the mysterious vessel glided through the air, hovering ominously. And then, as mysteriously as it arrived, it vanished into the inky depths of the Atlantic, leaving a lingering sense of dread and disbelief. This spine-tingling video serves as a haunting reminder that the unknown still holds many secrets, waiting to be unraveled in the shadowy depths of our world. Dog in haunted forest. In a scary forest, the trail camera captured something really strange. There, among the twisted trees and under the pale moon, a spooky dog appeared. It looked like a skeleton, but its eyes glowed eerily in the dark. This scary creature was eating something with a big appetite, making scary noises that echoed through the creepy woods. The camera recorded these frightening sounds, proving that scary things were happening there. As the leaves rustled and the wind carried spooky sounds, it was clear that in this eerie place where it's hard to tell life from death, fear rules. The whole forest seems to want to trap anyone who dares to enter, lost forever to the scary mysteries of the unknown. Ghosted car. In the depths of the internet, a creepy video emerged, cloaked in eerie darkness. It told a spine-tingling tale of a possessed car like no other. People found themselves trapped inside as the car raced through the night, pursued by desperate police sirens. But here's the eerie twist. The car vanished, leaving officers baffled. Security cameras captured its eerie reappearance, moving mysteriously, defying all logic. As officers followed, it vanished once more, leaving an eerie barrier in its wake. The unsettling video left no doubt. A malevolent spirit had taken control of the car, defying our world's laws and leaving behind only fear and a haunting mystery. Sleep-deprived bear. The video captures a rare and startling encounter between a hibernating bear and a construction crew. The scene is set in a remote area where a large cave is located. The construction crew is working on a project that requires them to dig with a heavy machine near the cave. They are unaware of the presence of the bear inside the cave, who has been sleeping for months. The noise of the machine is loud and constant, and it disturbs the bear's peaceful slumber. The bear wakes up from hibernation, feeling confused and irritated by the intrusion. He slowly moves towards the entrance of the cave, curious about what is happening outside. He is surprised and angry to see them invading his territory. He lets out a loud howl, expressing his displeasure and warning them to stay away. The workers hear the howl and turn their heads towards the cave. They are shocked and terrified to see the huge bear staring at them. The bear looks about 10 feet tall, with thick fur and sharp teeth. He looks menacing and powerful, ready to attack if provoked. The workers freeze in fear, not knowing what to do. They wonder how they can escape from this dangerous situation. The video ends with the bear still howling at the workers, while the machine continues to dig. The video shows a rare and unexpected event that raises many questions and emotions in the viewers. Ghostly forest. Deep in a spooky, dark forest, there's a story that will give you chills day and night. A trail camera recorded something so unsettling that it's etched into our minds. In this scary forest, strange things happen. As the camera records, something eerie stirs in the woods, showing ghostly figures that make you shiver. Are they trapped spirits cursed by the forest's history, or is it something we can't understand? The forest itself feels evil, with trees twisted into creepy shapes, like bony fingers reaching out to scare you. You can hear footsteps you can't see, reminding you that you're all alone. Get ready for a journey where fear is your only friend, and the line between real life and nightmares blurs. This terrifying video reminds us of the horrors waiting for those who dare to explore. Will you be brave enough to watch, or will the darkness take over? Mothman hunt. A group of explorers in America decided to attract and capture the infamous Mothman, a strange and eerie creature that is believed to exist. They set it off in the wilderness, setting a small trap and holding their large torchlights. Suddenly, one of the men senses something very strange. As he turns back to look at it, he sees two large glowing eyes. He gets startled and tells his companions about them. After that, the group searches the forest, walking deeper into the woods in the middle of the night. As they walk into the wilderness, they notice some strange and eerie noises coming from within the woods.
What was that? Look at that limb moving. Yeah, I see it move.
They hear weird screeches and haunting sounds from within the woods. They are left startled and confused. One of the men sees a glimpse of something deep behind the trees. They have set a trap to capture whatever creature is present in the woods and making the eerie noises. Many weird and creepy things happen with the group. Their torches are lit with fire, and the eerie sounds and screeches do not stop. The group keeps searching the entire area to find and unravel the hidden mysteries of the dense forest. What do you think will happen next?
What's up, Buck? We got stuff falling out from the trees. We got all kind of movement going around us.
Roaming spirit. In the dimly lit police department corridors late at night, an unexplained and eerie spectacle unfolded. A chilling video hidden in the archives suddenly emerged, revealing an enigmatic figure dancing amidst the darkness. It was no earthly being, but a special visitor from unknown realms. The vigilant police officer on duty watched with dread as the alien presence moved eerily, reporting it to superiors and setting off a chain of chilling events that gripped the town in fear. News of this unearthly apparition spread rapidly, captivating reporters and townsfolk alike. Late-night debates ensued, with some speculating whether the police department had become a portal to the supernatural, while others whispered of a lingering spirit seeking retribution. In that harrowing moment captured on film, a shroud of mystery descended upon the police department. Blurring the line between reality and the shadowy realms that lie beyond. Impala's combat. The sight was shrouded in mystery, as if nature itself had unveiled an enigmatic spectacle. A battle of antlered contenders vying for the favor of a single female. Strange, is it not? The very essence of the forest seemed to hold its breath, captivated by this unearthly occurrence. The lens of a camera unveiled the cryptic encounter, exposing two majestic deer locked in a fierce engagement. Their impressive antlers, usually a symbol of grace, were now wielded as weapons in a dance of dominance. Legend whispered that these duels were the dance of life itself, a ritual of selection where the victor claimed the privilege of passing on their lineage. This truth, though unusual to human eyes, wove a thread of continuity through generations, ensuring the strongest and most resilient descendants would continue the ancient cycle. The clash appeared savage, yet beneath the surface lay an understanding, an agreement not to extinguish, but to refine, not to kill, but to thrive. In this inexplicable theater of nature, a strange equilibrium reigned, sparking wonderment and an insatiable curiosity in the minds of those who dared to observe. Bears breaking into cars. The video shows a surprising and amusing scene of a wild bear breaking into a car and sitting on the driver's seat. The video was taken by a police officer. A large black bear was seen wandering around the parking lot looking for food. The bear was hungry and curious, and it noticed a car that had some food items inside. The car was locked, but that did not stop the bear. The bear used its claws and teeth to break into the car and open the door. It climbed inside the car and started to explore. It ate the food items, making a mess inside the car. The bear also found some other interesting objects in the car. It even honked the horn, attracting more attention. The bear seemed to enjoy its adventure, unaware of the damage it was causing. The police officer watched as the bear played with the car. He did not try to scare the bear away, as he knew that it could be dangerous. He hoped that the bear would leave soon without hurting itself or anyone else. The video ends with the bear still sitting on the driver's seat. The viewers have mixed feelings, as some find these events funny, while others are concerned about the damage the bear caused.
Open the door, because Mama Bear is... Okay, go! Go!
The video shows a rare and funny event that illustrates the interaction between humans and bears. Buck fight. I witnessed an incredibly bizarre video depicting an eerie confrontation between two robust and vigorous moss deer. Their massive, twisted antlers told a tale of a mystifying struggle, as if they were battling over some enigmatic prize. With a fervor that seemed almost otherworldly, their antlers became entwined in a chaotic dance, as if fate itself had woven their destinies together. A palpable tension hung in the air as they relentlessly fought, an unseen force compelling them to clash. Suddenly, a third presence leaped into the fray, an enigmatic interloper drawn to the inexplicable duel. The struggle intensified, the forest seemingly holding its breath in anticipation. One contender, as if guided by an unseen hand, broke free from the entanglement and retreated, leaving the two others locked in their strange combat. In an uncanny twist, the third participant emerged victorious, driving the other two to flee in haste. This unnerving spectacle, captured by chance, left me utterly spellbound, a rare and perplexing glimpse into the mysteries of the natural world. Horror in the forest. Deep in a spooky forest where shadows seem to share secrets, a trail camera recorded something incredibly strange. In the video, a terrifying figure appears that's so weird it's impossible to understand. This mysterious creature looks a bit like a human, but it's been twisted into a horrifying nightmare. Its arms and legs are incredibly thin and twisted in a way that sends shivers down your spine, making you feel like something primal and terrifying is lurking nearby. The forest itself adds to the scare. It's filled with ancient, gnarled trees that create long, creepy shadows. Leaves rustle with an eerie sound, and the air feels heavy with fear. As the person telling the story talks, their voices tremble with fright. You can't help but get pulled deeper into this scary moment. It blurs the line between what's real and what's supernatural, making you question if the unbelievable might be true. Hunter polar bear. This video depicts a harrowing scene of a polar bear attacking a husky dog on the ice. The video's origin and location remain unknown. It shows a large polar bear approaching a group of dogs, likely catching them off guard. The bear pounces on a brown husky, clamping its jaws around the dog's body. Despite the dog's attempts to resist, it is overpowered by the bear's strength and weight. The bear repeatedly strikes the dog on the ice, causing severe injury and distress. Two other huskies, one black and white and the other black, are present, frantically circling and vocalizing in an attempt to distract the bear or help their companion. The video concludes with the polar bear still holding the dog, while the other two huskies continue their frantic movements. The outcome remains uncertain, leaving viewers with unanswered questions and concerns about the fate of the dogs. Bigfoot found on property. In a stunning video, Bigfoot, the mysterious creature, seems to have been found on Adrian Erickson's land. This video is causing a lot of excitement and surprise among researchers, who are confidently saying that Bigfoot is real. Why is this video so convincing? Well, cameras placed on Erickson's property captured Bigfoot walking deep in the jungle. This video has become a crucial piece of evidence and is truly amazing to see. As you watch the video, you'll feel like you're right in the forest where Bigfoot lives. The creature is huge, covered in hair, and takes slow, deliberate steps. It's hard to doubt what you're seeing. This discovery is a big deal and has brought new questions and excitement to Bigfoot research. The property is now at the center of Bigfoot stories, and this video is strong evidence that Bigfoot exists. The legend of Bigfoot just became a lot more real, and this is a story that will keep captivating our imaginations for a long time. Intruder bear. The video shows a funny and unexpected scene of a large black bear escaping from a backyard by climbing over a fence. The video was recorded by two homeowners. They had left some cupcakes in their car, which attracted the bear's attention. The bear broke into their car to eat the cupcakes. The homeowners heard the noise and went outside to see what was going on. They saw the bear in their backyard looking for more food. The homeowners decided to film the bear instead of chasing it away.
Jesus, might drop. Yes.
They were amused by the bear's antics, but also worried about their safety and their property. They kept a safe distance from the bear while filming its activities. The bear realized that it was trapped in the backyard, and it looked for a way out. It spotted a fence that separated the backyard from the road. The fence was about 6 feet high. The bear decided to climb over the fence instead of going around it. The fence was not strong enough to support the bear's weight, and it bent and squashed under the pressure.
Oh, yep, he broke it.
Crap.
The bear managed to reach the top of the fence. It wobbled and swung on the wire, trying to avoid falling down. The homeowners watched as the bear struggled to escape the fence. They wondered if the bear would hurt itself or get stuck on the wire. The video ends with the bear still hanging on the fence, while the homeowners continue to film and comment. The viewers are left wondering what will happen next. The video shows a rare and amusing event that highlights the interaction between humans and wildlife. Super sheepdog. In a remote wilderness captured by a vigilant trail camera, a remarkable event unfolds, showcasing the courage of a sheepdog as it becomes the unexpected hero of a flock of sheep facing a fierce bear. This astonishing footage reveals a gripping struggle between predator and protector, a story of survival that leaves a lasting impression. In a tranquil wilderness, a peaceful flock of sheep graze, unaware of the lurking danger. A hungry bear targets the defenseless herd with relentless determination. Suddenly, a valiant sheepdog springs into action, despite the apparent mismatch in size and strength. It charges at the bear with unwavering resolve, snarling and barking. The bear hesitates and eventually retreats thanks to the big dog's bravery. The small but mighty sheepdog accomplishes the impossible, saving the entire flock from the ferocious bear. This encounter, immortalized by a trail camera, is a reminder that heroes come in all sizes and species, reaffirming the extraordinary bond between humans and their loyal animal companions. Bears playing in water. In the heart of a remote forest where secrets whispered among ancient trees, an elusive spectacle unfolded, shrouded in mystery. The silent sentinel, a trail camera, bore witness to an enchanting moment few have ever glimpsed. Two shadowy figures emerged from the obsidian depths of the wilderness, bears cloaked in the moon's gentle glow. As the monsoon's tears cascaded from the heavens, one of these enigmatic creatures ventured forth. With a graceful step, it entered a clearing where an enigmatic water tub awaited, its purpose veiled in darkness. The bear, with fur glistening like midnight silk, stepped into the tub's embrace. Then a sight that defied all logic unfolded. The bear, not content with the moon's rain, summoned a cascade of water, turning it into its own personal shower. The forest watched in hushed reverence as the bear frolicked, its movements both eerie and captivating. It danced with the water, a spectral waltz of fur and liquid, as if it held the secrets of the forest in its embrace. This rare, almost otherworldly spectacle left an indelible mark, a tapestry of mystery, cuteness, and wonder etched in the animals. Roaming warthog. In a safari park deep within the mysterious shadows, a puzzling video emerged, wrapped in secrets. Under the sheltering darkness of the trees, a group of powerful lions rested, their eyes gleaming like fiery secrets of the wild. Then an unexpected hero, a brave warthog, appeared with a heart full of courage. It dashed forward, defying all odds. The mighty lions, rulers of the savannah, were startled, rising like specters awakened from a haunting dream. What motivated this unusual hero to confront the top predators remains a mystery, concealed in the depths of that intriguing footage. Was it driven by a purpose, or was it a mysterious encounter with destiny? The wilderness holds its secrets waiting to be uncovered in this heart-pounding meeting of courage and the unknown. Creepy encounter. During the night, the lights in the house were turned off, and a camera that monitors everything discovered something really peculiar. It was in the dining room, which is where people would traditionally gather to eat together, but now an odd occurrence was taking place there. Strange forms that did not appear to be from our world suddenly materialized in front of the camera. A terrifying creature appeared on the film, which caused the atmosphere in the room to become eerie and unsettling. Was it a ghost or a spirit that had passed on from this world? And was it hostile? Or was it something peculiar that came from a location that we're not familiar with? Its form shifted in a sinister manner, much like the way the shape of a candle shifts when the breeze blows. Every time we looked at a different painting, we were left with more questions, and the atmosphere in the room became more unsettling. The dining area had transformed into a portal leading to an otherworldly realm, a location that was incompatible with everyday life. But one thing was abundantly clear. A very weird object had left its mark there, and we were able to see it forever in the peculiar film. Haunted office horror. Late into the night, within a hushed office, a man diligently worked, completely unaware of the impending terror lurking in the shadows. The room, bathed in a faint, eerie glow, bore an unsettling atmosphere that something was awry. Then an icy breeze sliced through the room, causing him to shudder involuntarily. The bizarre and spine-tingling events unfolded in rapid succession. A chilling noise shattered the silence as a bottle toppled over and papers fluttered into chaos, as if a malevolent specter orchestrated their macabre dance. Fear gripped his heart as he approached a chair that had been mysteriously upended. A guttural growl reverberated in the room, and to his sheer disbelief, the chair was propelled backward by an unseen sinister force. Paralyzed with dread, he stumbled away, his heart racing like a drumbeat of doom. In blind panic, he sprinted for the exit, never daring to cast a backward glance. That office had transformed into a nightmarish realm, a place where the boundaries between reality and the supernatural blurred irreversibly. The horrifying ordeal left him with a tale of horror that would haunt him every waking moment. Dogs versus coyotes. This video features a heroic moment with two livestock guardian dogs defending their farm from two coyotes, recorded by an outdoor CCTV camera installed for security. The farmer protects a flock of goats and a chicken coop with two dogs, a 9-month Anatolian Shepherd and a 17-month-old Great Pyrenees, trained and bred to safeguard against predators. When the CCTV detected movement near the goat corral and chicken coop, it revealed two coyotes attempting to attack the livestock. The dogs, despite being outnumbered, courageously confronted the intruders, engaging in a fierce battle. The CCTV documented the entire fight, concluding with the dogs successfully chasing the coyotes away from the farm, leaving viewers deeply impressed by their dedication and the strong bond between humans and animals. Cougar encounter. Discover the exciting story of a unique animal encounter that made Beach Canyon close temporarily. Hikers saw a rare cougar, and that made everyone take quick safety steps. This is important for the safety of visitors and the cougar, a local animal you hardly ever see. Beach Canyon is known for its beautiful nature. There are forests, streams, and lots of animals. But when hikers met a cougar, they had to be safe. Experts who know about animals are watching closely to make sure the cougar is okay and can go back to its home. While the canyon is closed for now, it reminds us how amazing nature is. This closing shows we want to keep nature safe for animals and people. We hope the cougar can go back home soon. While we wait, let's remember how great Beach Canyon is and how we need to take care of it. And don't worry, the beauty of nature will always be here, ready for you to enjoy again. Baboons brawl. The unsettling scene of a baboon brawl sent shivers through all who witnessed it. Caught by the unblinking gaze of the camera, two olive baboons locked in a frenzied clash, their wild struggle disturbingly evident. These creatures, known to wreak havoc upon fellow animals and even their own kind, seem to revel in inflicting harm and death. Emerging primarily from the shadows of Uganda, their sinister reputation precedes them, and tales of their brutal confrontations have haunted the narratives of local communities. The cryptic footage unveiled a nightmarish tableau, baboons barking with a malevolence that cut through the silence, desperate to conquer and vanquish their opponent, leaving scars of carnage etched into the landscape. This macabre spectacle, a curious dance of brutality, has cast a long, chilling shadow over the collective psyche, forever marking us with the haunting awareness of their enigmatic and terrifying presence, a remainder of the untamed darkness that persists in the heart of the wild. Sky-hanging jetpack. Imagine looking up at the busy Los Angeles sky. It's like a never-ending blue painting. But hold on, what's that? It's a human-shaped figure, just like a playful toy, hanging in the air like a superhero defying gravity. This isn't a scene from a science fiction movie. It's the surprising story of the jetpack sightings in the City of Angels. Think about it. You're staring up and suddenly you see someone wearing a jetpack, frozen in the sky as if time itself stopped. It's really amazing and makes you wonder if the laws of physics are being challenged. And guess what? It's not just a few people who have seen this. Even big airlines have witnessed this unbelievable thing. It's almost like something you'd read in a comic book. People wearing jetpacks floating in the air, making everyone who sees them can't believe their eyes. It's like a legend or a mystery that you'd hear about in stories. A puzzle that's hard to solve. So, there you have it, a tale that mixes the fun of childhood dreams with the unbelievable stories from real people. Jetpacks hanging in the sky like a quick dream, without any clear answer, leaving us thinking about how incredible people's imaginations can be and the huge sky above us. Mysterious bear. In the heart of July in Vermont, a magical time when rain transformed ponds into nature's spa, something extraordinary occurred. Caught by a trail camera in broad daylight, the scene was nothing short of astonishing. A sleek black bear bigger than life ventured into the water, embracing the moment with pure delight. The immense creatures seemed to revel in its impromptu bath, splashing around as if in celebration. The trail camera, a silent witness, preserved this rare spectacle that left all who saw it utterly flabbergasted. The bear's uninhibited enjoyment was a sight to behold, a reminder that even in the wild, there exists a world of wonder and surprises. Nature's quirkiness had been laid bare, forever etched in the memory of those who stumbled upon this marvel. Woodpeckers and wildlife. Once upon a time in a big green forest land, a man had a cool idea. He wanted to see those woodpeckers near those boots with red heads that go caw-caw-caw on trees. So he got a special camera called a trail cam. This trail cam was like a secret asset. The man set it up in the forest and waited. He hoped to catch the woodpeckers in action. Woodpeckers are like nature's carpenters. They make little homes by pecking holes in tree cases. Days turned into nights, and nights turned into days. The man was patient. He did not want to disturb the woodpeckers, so he stayed far down. One sunny morning, the man checked his trail cam. Guess what? He saw the woodpeckers. They were busy pecking holes in the trees. It was amazing to watch. They tapped and tapped, making bitty doorways for themselves. The man made a videotape from the trail cam footage. He showed it to his family and everyone on the internet. People loved it. They learned how woodpeckers work hard to make cozy homes. And so, in that big green timber, thanks to the man's clever idea and his safe trail cam, the secret lives of woodpeckers were revealed for everyone to enjoy. Bears and beasts. Once there was a man who lived near a big forest land. He loved to watch the creatures that lived there, so he placed a special camera in the forest land. This camera was called a trail cam. It could take screens of creatures when the man was not around. The man was actually curious about the black bears that lived in the forest land. He wanted to see them up close, but he knew they were shy. So he left his trail cam near their paths. But the trail cam did not just capture bears. It also caught movies of other creatures like deer, runners, and possums. The man was amazed by the secret lives of these animals. He used the film to tell stories in a videotape. He participated in these stories with his intimates and families. They all loved the tales of the forest land and the creatures that called it home, and the man was happy because he could watch the creatures without disturbing them. Chilling lions. As the tourists walked into the middle of the forest, they saw something surprising and really exciting. Among the thick trees and plants, they found a bunch of big lions lying down in the warm afternoon sun. These tough animals, known for being wild and strong, were caught resting quietly, which doesn't happen often. Everything seemed quiet as the tourists saw something amazing, a nice moment between a mother lion and her playful baby. The little lion, full of innocence and love, was cuddling with its mom. It showed how much they cared about each other, even in the wild outdoors. The tourists couldn't help but be interested in this really special thing they were seeing. They took out their cameras and took pictures, making the calm moment last forever. Time seemed to slow down while the travelers looked at this strange and stunning sight. It was like taking a picture of nature's two sides, the strong and the calm, both together without saying anything. For a short time, the forest became peaceful, and the visitors got a quick look into the secret lives of these amazing animals. This was a short and rare meeting, like a peek into a world that's not often seen. And when the tourists left, they kept a memory that would always make them feel excited, a memory of lions resting peacefully caught in a moment of amazing beauty. Rescued lion. So there's this video where a guy talks about this intense scene he witnessed, the whole situation around. Playful black bear. Once upon a moonlit night deep in the forest land, a clever invention known as a trail camera was set up by a group of intimates. This magical device could capture secret moments of nature when no one was watching. One starry night when the world was fast asleep, a big furry black bear wandered into the camera's view. It was not just passing through, it had a frisky plan in mind. The bear, with beaks in his eyes, discovered a pile of various balls. At first it roamed at the plastic balls, transferring them, bouncing and rolling through the air like comets. But also, it had a brilliant idea. It set up a hard rubber ball and gave it a potent chomp, converting it into a flat, droopy plaything. The bear's darkness capers were caught on camera, turning a simple night in the forest land into a mesmerizing story of a bear's late-night playtime. This alluring videotape reminds us that truly in the quietest of moments, nature has its own tales to tell. Surprising UFO sighting. Absolutely amazing. Imagine a bunch of people all at once recording a really shocking moment on video. Get ready for this. A UFO. Yes, a real UFO decided to visit. And guess where? Right in Glasgow, a busy city. I gotta say, isn't it hard to believe? Up in the sky over Glasgow, a UFO showed up, hovering mysteriously. Think about a scene that made everyone's jaw drop and caught them by surprise. The shock and amazement spread quickly because people couldn't believe what they were seeing. And all this, every single unbelievable moment was recorded on camera for everyone to watch. Let's talk about how surprising this is. This video is a big deal. It's made everyone super amazed, with lots of ideas and excitement going around even faster than you can blink. Who would have thought that a normal day could suddenly become a close encounter with aliens right in the middle of Glasgow? So if you're ready to be amazed, make sure to watch this mind-blowing video. It's not just surprising, it's like taking a special trip to a world of astonishment. A lion with a stolen camera. In a deep land where wild Napoleons ramble freely, a fascinating and kindly funny event unfolded. A clever man decided to set up a camera, a small widget that takes screen and vids to capture the Napoleons in their natural territory. He wanted to see how they lived, what they did, and how they interacted with one another. One day, while the man was far down from the camera, a group of curious Napoleons discovered it. Rather than being scared, they came relatively intrigued by the glowing, mysterious object. One bold Napoleon approached the camera, and with a quick swipe of its important paw, it knocked the camera down. What happened next was truly remarkable. Napoleon, maybe allowing the camera was a delicious treat, picked it up in its strong jaws and ran off with it. The camera captured a most unusual view as it pushed inside Napoleon's mouth. You could see the captain's sharp teeth, its rough lingo licking the camera, and indeed the inside of its cavernous mouth. It was like a Comer coaster lift through a captain's mouth. Ultimately, Napoleon grew tired of its snack and dropped the camera. The man set it up later, and when he checked the footage, he could not stop laughing at the unanticipated trip the camera had taken. It was a ridiculous adventure showing just how curious and frisky these wild Napoleons could be when they stumbled upon being new and instigative. Bigfoot chases a car. A camera captured one of the most strange sightings. A beast-like creature, huge and hairy, can be seen chasing after something, possibly a car. The video was shot by a camera in Russia, and it has left spectators baffled and scared at the same time. The beast can be seen running through the forest. Although the quality of the video is not that good, the eerie creature is visible. The Bigfoot is a legendary creature that is believed to reside deep inside forests. The creature looks rather like a huge humanoid but has very strange features, such as dark skin and hairy body like that of an ape, and very large feet as described by the name. The creature is not considered to be harmful, but its eerie features and huge size scare people off. It also makes a very creepy sound. Many people have witnessed the presence of these mythical creatures. However, the true identity of this beast is still a mystery. Although video proofs and images have been circulating the internet for several years now, many people still refuse to believe that the creature really exists or that it's just a hoax, a misunderstanding, or some other creature that is said to be Bigfoot. This is because the officials and authorities have not approved the claims of Bigfoot's existence to be true yet. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. A dog and flying girl. A camera had been put up to record the splendor of this frozen paradise in the middle of a tranquil and snowy forest land, where every branch and scale was wrapped in a fizzy state of ice. Its lens was fixed on the silence of the geography, the frozen trees standing like motionless lookouts. A doggy jumped into the picture, disturbing the stillness of the freezing country. In this frozen atmosphere, it was a provoking experience of life and mischief. Its paws fought on the chilly ground, spotting snow and ice chargers. The camera, which had been establishing the peaceful surroundings, immediately changed its focus to this unforeseen caller. It chased the doggy across the forest land, its hair flashing with frost. Something truly amazing occurred. The camera lens captured an unusual picture as the doggy ran into the chilly air. A girl, evidently rejecting Ernest's rules, flew into the air with speed and lightness. Her arms extended and her bases lifted off the ground, as if she were taking flight. She appeared to be dancing in the snowflakes, blending with the wintry surroundings. It was a moment of pure magic, recorded by the camera's unblinking eye. It was a mysterious vision that left numerous who felt it in wonder of the surprising beauty that can be discovered indeed in the most questionable of locales. A silent bystander, the camera had converted an ordinary layoff forest land into a stage for a charming and memorable show. Hairy Beast Chase. Something unimaginable captured on cam. There, right beside the automobile, is a wild and hairy beast. It looks like a big furry beast. It's not in a hurry to go anywhere. Rather, it's keeping pace with the automobile, nearly like it's chasing you. This hairy beast is a remarkable sight, especially because it's right there on the road with you and your musketeers. People in other automobiles are also noticing this unusual spectacle. They are pointing, taking film, and wondering what this hairy beast is doing. As the automobile moves along, the beast continues to run alongside, its shaggy fur blowing in the wind. It's a moment you will no way forget, a wild and unanticipated hassle with nature on the open road. Everyone in the auto and the other automobiles around cannot believe their eyes as they witness this hairy beast chasing beside you. It's a memory you will each participate in and talk about for a long time. But rather than lurking in the forest land or mountains, this hairy beast is right beside your automobile on the road. It's not running down or trying to hide. It's keeping up with the automobile. This beast's hair is so long and shaggy that it ruffles in the wind as it runs. Many are indeed taking out their smartphones to capture this rare moment. The road, generally just a means to get from one place to another, has become a stage for this sudden scrape with nature. Anxious Bobcat. In the stillness of a moonlight night on a quiet estate, a remarkable and kindly shiver-racking sight unfolded. Out of the darkness surfaced a fluttery bobcat, its fur ruffled and its eyes flashing with a creepy, nearly paranormal flare. The bobcat's buffed tan fur sounded to glimmer in the pale moonlight, and its fur stood on end, giving it a rather disheveled appearance. The critter's eyes were the utmost fascinating and maybe unsettling point. Rather than the usual soft brown aspect, this bobcat's eyes emitted an uncanny luminous light. They appeared to burn like bitty balls of fire, casting a creepy greenish gleam around them. As the anxious bobcat danced across the ranch, its glowing eyes created an unearthly spectacle against the background of the darkened fields. The animal's heart battled and it bounded over obstacles with a sense of urgency, its every movement marked by a palpable sense of anxiety. At that moment, the ranch was converted into an alluring yet creepy scene as the anxious bobcat with its glowing eyes painted a picture of wild, nightly beauty mingled with the carrying pressure that kept both the animal and anyone who witnessed it on edge. It was a sight that would be flashed back long after the night had passed, a haunting memorial of the untamed closed books of the natural world. Haunted Church. Late at night, a man was inside a church. It was so dark that he needed to use his flashlight to see. The church room was not well lit, and something strange caught his attention. When he pointed his flashlight upwards, he saw a strange creature in a corner. This creature was covered with a white cloth and had dark eyes and black lips. The sight of this unusual creature frightened the man. He felt like he had seen a ghost or the spirit of a woman who might have passed away in the church. The creature seemed supernatural and not like anything he had seen before. His fear took over, and he ran as fast as he could to get away from it. He believed that it was the ghost of a woman wandering within the church, a presence that he couldn't explain but deeply felt. After this encounter, he couldn't forget what he had seen. He was convinced that he had come face to face with something beyond the normal world. When he told others about his experience, his voice shook with the memory of that eerie moment. The story of the mysterious creature in the church became a part of the collection of unexplained and strange events that people would remember and talk about for a long time. Creepy Flying Saucer. Above the jet's soaring heights, a perplexing scene unfolded, etched into the camera's watchful gaze. Behold, a colossal enigma materialized, perhaps a celestial vessel of otherworldly origin, hurling through the heavens with a spectral luminescence. Its acceleration defied reason, an uncanny dance with a velocity frozen in the lens embrace. Echoing whispers drifted through countless interviews, a symphony of aviators and observers, their tales intertwining into a singular enigma, the ethereal manifestation above. Spectral encounters painted a unanimous portrait. Pilots and chroniclers alike, bound by separate timelines, found themselves bewitched by the same eerie phenomenon. Fragmented truths stitched together into a haunting tapestry depicted an anomaly defying the known order of the cosmos. An unsettling consensus emerged, an acknowledgement of the unknown beckoning from the firmament. Yet it was a conjurer of stories who managed the unprecedented. The cinematic conjurer, master of capturing illusions, spun his lens towards the enigma. The veil parted, revealing the enigmatic entity in all its enshrouded glory. The conjurer's heart raced in rhythm with the universe's cosmic secrets laid bare before him, a communion of artist and enigma. And thus conviction crystallized, a conviction tethered to the cryptic. Irrefutable evidence materialized, crystalline and unassailable, forged by the unyielding eye of the camera. As shadows danced across the veil between worlds, doubt withered, making way for unshakable belief. The enigma's presence, an indelible mark upon the canvas of reality, rendered skepticism impotent. In the tapestry of existence, a new thread wove itself, an unsettling legend of an enigmatic saucer, impervious to time's grasp, soaring with defiance through the realms above. The aura of the uncanny held dominion as the terrestrial realm trembled beneath the weight of the extraordinary. Abominable Snowman. In the midst of a snow-covered forest, a trail camera captured an intriguing sight on a frosty day. The footage unveiled the presence of a massive creature, bearing a striking resemblance to a snowman, leading many to speculate that it might be a Yeti. This enigmatic being, often linked to the Himalayan mountains, was caught on camera engaging in an unexpected behavior. The trail camera's lenses captured the snowman-like figure in an astonishing act, tearing apart a wild animal and playfully launching it into the air. With its robust physique and towering stance, the creature exuded an imposing aura. Its movements were primal and untamed as it traversed the landscape, striding with an air of untethered freedom. Approaching the camera with an air of unpredictability, the creature exhibited a blend of curiosity and aggression. Without any apparent provocation, it directed its attention toward the camera and struck it with a powerful blow. This unanticipated action added a layer of mystique to the encounter, leaving viewers to wonder about the intentions and motivations behind this abrupt interaction. The scene portrayed through the lens of the trail camera highlights the extraordinary nature of the creature's existence. It sparks questions about the elusive Yeti's behaviors, habits, and role within the Himalayan ecosystem. The footage not only stirs the imagination but also encourages further exploration into the enigmatic world of creatures that inhabit our planet's remote and lesser-known regions. You can see that the trail camera's recording amidst the snowy forest offers a glimpse into the world of an extraordinary being, a snowman-like creature believed to be a Yeti. Its unexpected actions and imposing presence evoke both fascination and intrigue, inspiring us to delve deeper into the mysteries of the untamed natural world.
Прям на нас. Господи! Ой ты, батюшки мои, боже!
Male musk. The trail camera reveals an enigmatic video featuring a type of deer known as the musk deer. This deer species possesses a unique gland called musk, which is exceedingly valuable and uncommon. The footage distinctly displays the musk gland, characterized by prominent upper canines curving downward. These features are exclusive to male musk deer, as their canines grow over time. The video provides a clear depiction of this rare and previously unseen creature. Within the footage, a male musk deer can be observed sprinting swiftly and effortlessly altering its course. The musk deer exhibits a brown hue, possesses a robust body, and is supported by slender legs. Unlike other deer, it lacks horns. The footage showcases the musk deer's exceptional agility and movement. You can clearly witness the trail camera uncovers a video recording that unveils the mysterious musk deer species. Known for their valuable musk gland, distinctive features like downward curving upper canines and absence of horns, male musk deer are captured in action, displaying their rapid galloping and adept change of direction. This rare and captivating glimpse offers valuable insights into the behavior and appearance of these extraordinary creatures. A palmetto monster. predator hunt. In a tense forest scene, a trail camera records a scary moment in nature. Some strong and determined wolves chase a helpless deer on a jungle path. The wolves' eyes show they're hungry and mean. The wolves quickly run towards the young deer. They work together and move fast. A sad and intense fight happens. The wolves win, showing how strong they are. The camera doesn't hide the tough truth about how nature works. In all the chaos, you can hear the scared deer crying. This reminds us that nature has rules, and animals have to fight to live. The camera films everything, from the start of the chase to the end when the wolves get their meal. This video shows us a rare look at how animals hunt and try to stay alive. It reminds us that wildlife has to be tough to survive. The strong way the wolves act and the deer's cries make us feel a lot. It's a tough but real part of nature. Epic boar chase. In an amazing video, people saw a monkey riding a wild boar in the jungle. It's one of the coolest things ever. The jungle folks got really excited and tried to catch them, but the monkey and boar ran away super fast through the trees. Everyone was really impressed by how quick and agile they were. Even though the people chased after them, the monkey stayed on the boar's back. It showed that they're really good friends, even though they're different animals. The people were really excited, and it made the whole thing even more awesome. They'll always remember this special moment. As the chase went on, it was clear that the monkey was holding onto the boar really tightly. The boar didn't slow down at all. The jungle folks and the brave pair of animals were in an exciting race that left everyone amazed and out of breath. The video doesn't just show a crazy adventure, but also the wild and untamed side of the jungle. There, surprising friendships and amazing things happen in nature all the time. Wild stoat and rabbit. In the video, the man told an exciting story about animals surviving in the wild. He talked about a clever stoat and a quick rabbit. Even though the stoat was much smaller, it showed how skilled it was by catching a much bigger rabbit. The rabbit tried really hard to stay safe and ran around the area with a scared heart. The story kept people interested because the rabbit wanted to escape so badly, and the stoat didn't give up trying to catch it. This made the story very exciting, but just when the rabbit seemed to trick the stoat and get away, something sad happened. The stoat caught the tired rabbit in a moment that made everyone's heart race. The video didn't hide the tough parts of nature. The stoat caught the rabbit and ended its struggle. The stoat's strong need to survive was clear as it bit the rabbit. This showed how nature can be beautiful but also tough and hard. The video reminds us that life in the wild is not easy. Animals have to fight to stay alive, and sometimes one animal has to catch and eat another animal. It's a tough world out there, and this video helps us remember that. Eerie creature unveiled. Deep within a dark and empty forest, something eerie hides. A shocking discovery from a trail camera chills to the bone. A figure emerges wrapped in mystery and the unfamiliar. Is it a simple trick of the night or something more unsettling? At first look, it seems like a person, but there's a creepy surprise that doesn't make sense. A strange hat on its head suggests it's not ordinary, a weird shape against the black night. As the video plays, a disturbing truth becomes clear. Its face is a strange mix of wolf-like features, sending shockwaves. Glowing eyes, a snout like a wild animal, all mixed with a feeling of knowing it somehow. Hold on tight for the most chilling part, its body. Is this a spooky creature from stories or just a made-up trick? The more we watch, the scarier it gets, leaving us spooked by the mystery from the heart of the forest. Will we ever know what this creature with the odd hat is, this mix of person and beast? We'll have to wait and see. Bear Cubs Summer Splash. Imagine a radiant summer day unfolding in the untamed wilderness. Two endearing bear cubs exuding boundless energy revel in the sun's warm embrace. Nestled by the edge of a tranquil pond, their synchronized play is both mesmerizing and heartwarming. In the midst of their joyous aquatic antics, their watchful mother stands sentinel, a living embodiment of maternal devotion. These cubs, more than siblings, are inseparable confidants, sharing an unspoken camaraderie that transcends the ordinary. As they frolic in the water, their movements seem choreographed, a synchronized ballet of innocent merriment. Each splash and giggle tells a story of their unbreakable bond. Yet, amidst the lighthearted spectacle, the mother bear's role is equally poignant. With watchful eyes and a protective demeanor, she underscores the significance of family unity. Her very presence speaks of guidance and guardianship, an ever-present reminder of the love that binds them together. The scene embodies the essence of summer serenity, as the cubs find solace in the pond's cool embrace and the mother bear watches over her playful offspring. But it's more than just a picturesque moment. It's a testament to the intricate relationships that thrive within the heart of the wild. This tableau of nature's beauty and maternal care is a fleeting yet enduring reminder of the deep connections that grace the untamed world. Terrifying Bigfoot encounter. On a serene night, a woman clutched a special heat-sensitive camera, her breath visible in the cold air. The forest held its breath, enveloped in silence. Her camera screen revealed elusive shifting shapes. Heart racing, she signaled her friend perched high in the trees. In whispered urgency, she urged, "Quick, capture that enigma!" Aloft, he peered through leaves attuned to every sound. Amid the obscurity, reality seemed distorted. Nevertheless, capturing the anomaly became his sole focus. His camera found the moving shadows, but a low growl unsettled him, fingers tightening around the cold device. Mid-chase, an unexpected signal arrived, a potential Bigfoot sighting. The once serene forest now echoed with eerie words. Her heart pounded, fingers trembling on the frigid camera. She drew closer to the screen, doubting her eyes in a quivering voice. She stammered, "What is that?"
Seriously, what is that?
Barely audible, her fear of the massive creature intensified. The once safe haven now emanated terror. The anticipated oddity paled in comparison to this chilling reality. Bushes rustled, leaves whispered, weighty presence implied. Shadows twisted ominously, zooming in. She gasped involuntarily, heart thundering. Reality and nightmare intertwined, no longer mere observers. The duo confronted a petrifying moment with the mysterious, colossal entity. Wild Tales. Deep within the forest, a special camera shows us the incredible lives of wild animals. Picture this: a caring wolf takes care of her hungry pups, showing how much she loves them. At the same time, a surprising scene unfolds as a black bear dances with a tall tree like it's celebrating the music of nature. In this world of nature, we see two clever wolves sneaking around, looking for food. Their careful actions remind us of how animals learn to survive in the wild. Now, imagine a group of big deer. They're like royalty, fighting gracefully with their pointy horns to decide who's the boss. The sound of their clash echoes through the forest, showing how they proved themselves. Switching to a different view, we spot a crocodile hiding under the calm water of a pond. It stares at the shiny water and suddenly, super fast, catches a fish with its strong mouth. This quick move reminds us that even in today's world, animals keep their ancient hunting skills. Through the camera's eyes, we watch these quick moments that remind us how nature's life is much more complex than we usually see. Every animal has a role in this special story of survival, care, competition, and basic instincts. As the camera keeps recording, we get to see the forest's hidden stories and learn about the amazing wild world. Wild Wonderland. Imagine taking a walk in the middle of the forest and suddenly discovering a collection of amazing moments from wildlife. A special camera set up on a trail has done something magical. It's captured the busy daytime scene of the forest. Right at the front, there's a group of playful deer with their young ones. They're playing a lively game of chase, running around and making the leaves rustle. But that's not all. There are many other animals in the forest too, each doing their own thing. Squirrels are racing up and down the trees, birds are making beautiful songs in the air, and a careful fox is sneaking around, looking curious with its shiny eyes. The sunlight comes through the leaves, making the light and dark spots really pretty. The camera doesn't pick favorites, it shows us a real look into how these animals live. A family of rabbits is eating gentle green plants, a gang of raccoons is checking the ground for hidden things, and a big eagle is flying high above, reminding us how wild and amazing the forest is. This is like a window into the detailed picture of life that happens every day in the forest. Every animal and every move they make tells a story about staying safe, having fun, and how nature works. It's a small part of life that we usually don't see, but thanks to this camera, we get to see up close and see the really cool show of life in the wild. Across different countries, countless haunted locations continue to draw the curious gaze of those seeking a glimpse of the supernatural. Yet, one incident from North America remains incredibly etched in the memories of people. a mystifying encounter captured by a trail camera. The footage unveils a diminutive, enigmatic figure evoking thoughts of extraterrestrial beings of spectral entities. The intrigue of this sighting lingers as the video offers a clear view of this elusive presence. Creepy hunting. A video has surfaced captured a disturbing scene of wild animals engaging in predatory behavior. Two lions arrive ready to feast, but the lens reveals more. A feral wolf with intense eyes, a grotesque pig-like creature, and other unexplainable forms drawn by the scent of sustenance. These creatures gather for an eerie banquet, their disjointed movements and distorted forms casting an unsettling spell. The atmosphere becomes charged as each bizarre detail is captured, leaving a haunting feeling for the viewer. The surreal scene challenges the laws of nature, forcing us to confront the unknown. The mind struggles to reconcile the ordinary with the uncanny, as the video offers a testament to the enigmatic forces just beyond our understanding. This unsettling footage blurs the line between reality and the inexplicable, reminding us that the world holds both beauty and terror. In this delicate balance, we're suspended between what we know and what we can't comprehend. Wild deer. In the midst of the enshrouded woods, a haunting spectacle unfolded before the watchful eye of a trail camera. Amidst the shadows, an unearthly creature emerged, resembling a twisted incarnation of a deer. Its form was eerily diminutive, its body shrouded in a coat of unsettling darkness. Yet what seized attention were its horns, a grotesque tangle of antlers that spiraled like cursed vines. This ghastly being, akin to a deer yet far from its kind, roamed with an unsettling grace. A creature of the night, its visage lacked a tail, defying the norms of nature. The video, captured by the trail cam, unveiled the surreal scene with uncanny clarity, offering a disquieting glimpse into the enigma of the wild. In this dense realm of looming trees and moonlit mysteries, the presence of such an aberration remained etched in the mind's eye, leaving an indelible mark of the bizarre. It stands as a testament to the curious and the unsettling, a reminder that the natural world harbors secrets both wondrous and eerie. Paranormal figure. In the wild, a camera caught something scary. People watched, feeling really worried. Then they saw something strange. It was a dark creature that moved strangely like a ghost. They didn't understand what it wanted. It heard a goat taking its life. The people got scared and tried to stop it, but it was fast and weird. They chased it through the woods in the moonlight, hitting it. They didn't give up. Wanting to survive, they hit it many times like a scary song. Its dark eyes looked creepy in the night. They hit it hard, and it disappeared, leaving ripples. It was like a ghost. People didn't know what it was. Maybe from somewhere really deep. The woods didn't tell them, just left a memory of a strange night. Wandering Dogman. In the dark, deep woods, a chilling video emerged, unveiling a haunting presence that sent shivers down my spine. The camera captured a strange disturbance in the bushes, and as it shows, a human-like figure emerged, unclothed and eerie. My heart raced as I saw this peculiar being, its form both unsettling and alien. The figure darted through the woods, a clear image frozen in my mind, only to abruptly turn and confront the camera with an unsettling gaze. Goosebumps crawled across the skin as you witnessed its unsettling expression, forever etched in my memory. Was it a spirit, a specter from beyond, or perhaps something more earthly but equally unsettling? A dogman lurking within the bushes? The video's eerie ambience left me haunted, my thoughts gripped by the enigmatic and uncanny encounter. Haunted man. This video, it's like nothing you've ever seen. A man jumping over those lit-up long tubes one by one. At first, he clears two with grace, but then comes the shocker. He leaps for the next one, but his foot misses and he tumbles down. That's not the eerie part. What gets you, what makes your skin crawl, is what happens next. As he crashes onto the solid tube, you'd expect a thud, a collision, a body hitting an object. But no, it's like he's made of smoke. The tube just glides through him, like he's a ghost. It's impossible, right? He stood firm just moments before, showing his mass, his presence. And now this? The video leaves your mind twisted, stuck in a loop of disbelief and amazement. Was he human or something else? A chill creeps up your spine as you're left with this eerie puzzle that defies all logic. Backyard prowler. On a chilling winter night, a backyard CCTV camera captured an eerie scene. A man in a ghastly mask, twisted and contorted, crawled through the snowy ground. His appearance was unsettling, with sharp teeth, hollow eyes, and a distorted face. Wrapped in a scarf and beanie, he seemed both concealing and prepared. Approaching a fence, he stood staring directly into the camera, his eerie presence evoking an inexplicable sense of dread. The motive behind his unnerving actions remained a puzzle, whether driven by harm, a bizarre prank, mental instability, or substances. This unsettling encounter remains one of the most enigmatic and disturbing incidents caught on camera. Burglar caught on camera. A shocking video has emerged online that shows a brazen burglar who sneaks into the backyard of a house and tries to break into a car parked there. The video has gone viral and sparked outrage among the viewers. The video was captured by a CCTV camera installed in the backyard of the house. The video shows the burglar, who is wearing a beanie hat and has long hair, entering the backyard through a gate. He looks around cautiously, as if checking for any signs of movement or noise. He then walks towards a black car that belongs to the family living in the house. He takes out a flashlight from his pocket and shines it on the car's window, apparently looking for anything valuable inside. He also tries to open the car doors, but they seem to be locked. However, his attempt to loot the car is cut short when he suddenly gets scared by something and runs away from the scene. It is not clear what spooked him, but some viewers have speculated that he might have heard a dog barking or seen someone approaching from inside the house. The owner of the house said that he was asleep when the incident happened and only found out about it when he checked his CCTV footage. He said that he was shocked and angry to see the burglar invading his property and trying to steal his car. He also said that he reported the incident to the police and hoped they would catch the culprit soon. Paranormal encounter. The next video is one of the creepiest videos on the internet. It was recorded by a home security camera during the night. The video shows that a lady is sound asleep on the bed that is placed in the middle of a small room. Everything seems normal until something very unexplainable happens. The woman who was sleeping suddenly gets up and sits, looking directly into the camera. The woman seems to be possessed by something. Her eyes start gleaming and her face turns into something that would give everyone who saw her chills down their spine. She makes weird faces, opens and closes her mouth, with her eyes wide open and glowing, and then suddenly lays back down, as if the paranormal force that was controlling her just left her body. She goes back to her normal position as if she never got up. No one has been able to explain what this is and what really happened to the woman. Was she possessed? Was a demon controlling her? Or is it just a hoax? No one knows. The idea of people being possessed by paranormal creatures and demons has a deep history. Many cases of this sort have emerged in which people are said to be possessed by an external supernatural force that drives them and makes them do things that no one expects can be real. Whatever the case, this was truly terrifying. Wildlife's complex rhythm. A complicated dance of nature takes place in a tranquil meadow surrounded by old trees, displaying the delicate balance that exists among its residents. At the edge of the meadow, 3 elegant deer with coats that combine earth tones are poised. When they become aware of an unknown presence, their ears twitch. A man stands back and observes with a sense of peaceful wonder. He is a living example of how people and animals can cohabit. A sleek fox stalks cautiously across the long grasses, its rusty fur standing out against the rich vegetation. The fox draws the deer's attention as they build an alliance of attentive watchfulness among these seemingly unrelated animals. Their same caution is evidence of the instincts from the animal world that drive them. The tableau plays out as though time has stopped. The man recognizes the importance of this fleeting moment as his gaze matches the deer's intensity. He unwittingly becomes a participant in a timeless tale of survival and instinct that is being told. A slight change happens as the sun slowly descends. Tension causes the air to electrify. With strong senses and alert ears, the fox hesitates. Then, with a flash of lightning, a magnificent buck appears, its enormous antlers a crown of the artistry of nature. The deer's strong shape leaps across the road with an almost miraculous air of grace. The buck emerges, its presence inspiring both respect and caution. The fox's amber eyes widen in amazement. The unsaid knowledge that he has been present for a crucial moment causes his heart to beat faster, tying him to the wild's prehistoric rhythms. The choreography comes to a close in an instant. Two monarchs of their respective worlds, the buck and the fox, share a heartbeat of space before continuing on their individual trajectories. The spell of tension is broken as the deer let out a collective breath, letting their bodies unwind. The man lowers his gaze as the memory of nature's magnificent display lingers in his soul. The meadow then settles back into its peaceful nature. 3 deer, a man, a fox, and a buck have all contributed to a story that crosses species borders. Every character is a thread in the fabric of life, reminding us that every encounter is a tale just waiting to be told within the delicate balance of the natural world. Creepy humanoid. What you're about to witness is one of the most eerie things you might have ever seen. A person was simply enjoying the weather when he noticed something utterly unsettling walking down the street. A strange pale creature that was walking in a weird way with pale white skin and a bald head. The body of the strange humanoid creature was frail and weak, and it was walking slowly down the street. The unidentified creepy creatures left spectators astonished, confused, and scared at the same time. What is this thing? Many people have said it to be a cryptid creature. Some people claim that it was some kind of alien creature that is now walking the earth. Some people refuse to believe the legitimacy of this video and claim it to be merely a hoax. However, no one has been able to specify what this creature actually is and where it came from. The identity and origin of this creature is still a mystery. Similar encounters have been reported in different areas across the US as well as other parts of the world. Many people claim to have witnessed a rake, which is also a creepy paranormal creature resembling a humanoid that lives deep inside the woods and often stalks humans. What are your thoughts on this? Underground 8-legged creature. Slide into the profundities of ghastliness with Underground 8-legged creature released, a holding and disrupting video that uncovers a frigid disclosure hiding underneath the asphalt. Get ready to be both frightened and shocked as a clueless bystander coincidentally finds a huge and startling bug that would blow the mind of any average person. With legs extending apparently for a significant distance and a venomous look that creeps you out, this colossal 8-legged creature rises out of the shadows, uncovering the real essence of this underground staying dread. As dread grabs hold and the camera catches each shocking subtlety, you'll wind up as eager and anxious as ever, unfit to tear your eyes from this horrible and become completely awake. In any case, the fear doesn't stop there. Subterranean Arachnid Unleashed raises unsettling concerns regarding the potential existence of additional horrors just beneath our feet. Is it safe to say that we are genuinely alone in our reality, or is there a whole domain of huge animals hiding underneath the surface? Leave on a frightening excursion into the obscure as you go along with us in confronting the disrupting truth. In the pitch black beneath the pavement, the line between nightmares and realities blurs, and the ordinary surroundings become a breeding ground for unimaginable terror. Witness the heartbreaking moment when the uninformed bystander encounters the massive bug. This is an experience that will torture your fantasies and make you question the true depths of ghastliness that may be concealed in the shadows of our everyday world. Underground 8-legged Animal Delivered is more than a video, an experience that will leave you chilled where it counts, ceaselessly changing how you see your overall environmental elements. You should get ready for a journey that will make you wonder what else might lurk in the shadows of your reality. Zombie parasite. You might have heard about the zombie parasite, the parasite that lives inside insects and spreads so much that it starts controlling the brain of the insect to the point that the insect becomes nothing but a zombie. It moves and flies, but is not alive and is controlled by the parasite. But have you ever thought about what it would be like if the parasite was removed from the insect? This man tried to do it, and what we get to see are threads and threads of the parasite coming out of the body of the insect.
Whoa. Are you kidding me?
It took minutes for the insect to get completely free of the parasite, but unfortunately, the insect had already died by then.
Knock him back down in.
Spiders. Australia is undoubtedly the home to various spider species, but this video takes the spider encounter to a whole new level.
When you go in your daughter's room, she says, "Mommy, you've got a bunch of spiders up there."
This entire spider family was spotted residing on the roof of a house, and it wasn't just the small ones. Their sizes were surprisingly substantial, making them even scarier than your typical spiders.
Are you moving out now? Shall we burn the house down?
And if that weren't enough, the video concludes with a glimpse of the largest one among them. I can't fathom how families coexist with these creepy creatures so close to them.
And they're alive.
Personally, I could never do that. A creepy sight. Imagine you're going into the woods on your own, just roaming around having a nice walk, and then you see this scary sight, a head of a woman with long hair and scary features. Now, this is fine until the head starts moving on its own, because that's when you have no idea what is going to happen next. And this is exactly what happened to a man who went into the woods and came across this sight. Some said it was the result of witchcraft, while others believed it was just a prank for Halloween or something. What do you guys think about this one? A terrifying sight. This footage was recorded in the middle of the night in 2008. It was an abandoned location where some teenagers decided to go and check if there were any ghosts there. It was an abandoned house where the boys went in. The doors and everything looked really old, but that's not the scary part. The real creepy part comes when the flashlight is pointed towards a scary crawling creature which comes from inside one of the rooms and sprints straight towards the boys. That is when the boys knew they had messed it up and started running away. When slowed down, you can see how scary the creature looked, and considering the area and the location, it is impossible for a human to be so deep in the darkness and come out in such a creepy way. Ghost in the bedroom. A CCTV footage that was uploaded in February 2022 showed a girl who was sleeping peacefully in her bedroom, but the creepy part is the creature doing weird things by her bedside. It looked like it was trying to do something, though we can't really tell what it is. All we see is the creature moving around, and after a while, the girl who was sleeping before started moving her head in a weird manner too. What was happening there? We're not sure about it, but what we are sure of is that this is no less creepy than anything else. Cemetery round. Although this clip is just 7 seconds long, what it shows is pretty scary. These two policemen went to make a round of the cemetery and look for any illegal activities that could be going on there. However, just a few seconds pass and we hear a terrifying scream from deep inside the cemetery that was so scary that even the policemen thought it would be better to run away than to go much deeper and check it out. A weird creature. A YouTuber and his friend were recording the stunning nature of the woods with a drone when they detected movement behind the trees. They saw that whatever it was, it didn't resemble a human at all and was moving in an odd manner.
What the heck is that? Okay, wait, I'm gonna try to get a little closer.
Try to go closer, yeah. Bro, this is weird. Look how it's moving.
1 second.
They initially believed it to be a coyote. They quickly realized, however, that it wasn't a coyote at all. The object didn't seem too strange when it was removed from the drone and continued to operate as usual. We're still unsure exactly what kind of creature that was, or if it was simply a human wearing a costume. But this drone undoubtedly captured some spooky footage.
I don't know, but it's white.
Oh, there it is. Oh shit, what the hell?
You see how it's moving?
The curious tiger shark. This tiger shark was swimming about in the water when it spotted a person close. The shark tried getting close to the person out of curiosity to see what they were doing, but decided it wouldn't be a smart idea and turned and went back. Now, this amazing video of a curious shark was captured on a drone from several perspectives. I suppose there were numerous drones hovering over the sand. Anyway, we were able to see these incredible videos of sharks acting naturally rather than as the killing machines that we have labeled them as. Serpentine Tango. I eagerly pedaled along the familiar path as the wind whispered adventures as I began my routine bike ride. The sun painted the world in warm tints, creating perky shaded areas on the asphalt. As I turned a corner, an inquisitive sight got my attention, shuddering like disposed of paper trapped in a concealed swirl. I cautiously approached because I was intrigued. The object showed more of itself as time went on. Plastic? Paper? It resisted recognizable proof until, with a shock, acknowledgement flowed through me like power. A snake. It was not trash flapping in the wind. It was nature's dance itself. I got off and moved nearer, my heart beating in the mood with the serpentine influence. Like a silent movie, the scene played out in front of me. Two snakes, their structures entwined in an unpredictable hug, participated in a dance of endurance. Their scales, a hypnotizing embroidery of natural tones, gleamed in the dappled daylight. As I captured this unexpected ballet, my fingers trembled as I searched for my phone in awe. Nature had uncovered its mysterious execution, and I was an enchanted crowd of one. As the video rolled, I wondered about the beauty of their developments, the sensitive overall influence, and their weakness. I crept closer, the world around me became insignificant. The snakes appeared to be neglectful of my presence, lost in their private battle. My breath got as I saw the manner in which they unraveled and curled, a fragile movement that discussed both rivalry and cooperation. Time appeared to extend as I watched, the minutes obscuring into one consistent second. A final twist freed them from their intricate knot as their dance reached its crescendo. As they crawled away, their ways veering, a feeling of love settled over me. I remounted my bicycle, a freshly discovered appreciation for the secret shows of the normal world filling my contemplations. What started as a relaxed ride had changed into a fantastic view of an old display. The wind told me stories of nature's mysteries as I rode on, reassuring me that even the simplest journeys can result in extraordinary encounters. Is that Dobby? Experts are baffled by a mysterious creature resembling a Dobby that was caught on camera in a quiet suburban neighborhood. Residents as well as online viewers have been intrigued by the strange and eerie incident. 90 days prior, a particular animal suggestive of the cherished Dobby character from the Harry Potter series was suddenly gotten on a home surveillance camera. In spite of the progression of time, the personality of the secretive being keeps on escaping specialists and inquisitive spectators. The confounding video was kept in the carport of Vivian Gomez's home back in June. With its slender limbs, wide eyes, and striking resemblance to Dobby, the creature appeared to dance and move in an almost otherworldly manner. There was a lot of speculation as the video spread online, a prominent uncanny similarity to the made-up house mythical person. While others energetically proposed it very well may be Gomez's 9-year-old child, his head embellished with clothing taking part in a blameless trick. The interest encompassing the occurrence incited Inside version to embrace an unpredictable trial. Trying to reveal insight into the secret, the group put a couple of clothing items on Gomez's child's head, a diversion from the particular headgear seen on the animal in the video. The young boy was then instructed to perform the well-known chicken dance, imitating as closely as possible the actions of the animal. The outcome? A lighthearted attempt to simplify the situation, despite failing to provide definitive responses. Experts and casual observers alike continue to be captivated by the mysterious phenomenon in spite of the investigation's whimsical nature. Doubters excuse the chance of an otherworldly being, proposing it very well may be a straightforward instance of pareidolia, a mental peculiarity where the mind sees natural shapes or examples in irrelevant boosts. However, the appeal of the fantastical persists, keeping discussions alive in community gatherings and online forums. The mystery persists over the course of the months, prompting a flurry of inquiries and questions. The Dobby-like creature's brief appearance continues to remind us of the enchantment that lies just beyond the boundaries of our everyday lives, regardless of whether it is a mischievous prank, a coincidental trick of the light, or something truly out of the ordinary. Mysterious creature. A Hickory man claims to have filmed a stunning spectacle on his cell phone camera, setting the digital world ablaze with excitement. The mysterious event took place in McDowell County, a place shrouded in mystery as a result of multiple reports of enigmatic monsters seen throughout the years. The man, who wished to stay unnamed, spoke openly about his terrifying experience. Wandering into the core of the province's lush paths, the man and his unflinching friend, Daisy, set out on an excursion overflowing with expectation. Furnished with cameras and energized by an inquisitive enthusiasm, they left on a mission to narrate whatever dwelled in the shadows of McDowell District's complex wild. The past is loaded with stories of occupants who profess to find short-lived looks at a tricky animal. The stories have created a picture of mystery and wonder, and now it seems technology has given us a chance to unravel this mystery. The man's recorded film exhibits an ethereal scene that appears to move on the edge of the real world. He describes the sense of awe that enveloped him as the events unfolded, despite his hesitation to definitively identify the figure in the recording. The shocking information quickly spread throughout social media platforms. People from all over the world use the internet to share, analyze, and speculate about the footage. McDowell Province, a peaceful, safe house, is currently at the focal point of a computerized hurricane, with hypotheses going from the fantastical to the logical. Fans and skeptics alike are captivated by the tantalizing prospect of solving one of the region's longest-standing mysteries as the echoes of this electrifying encounter reverberate. Once reverberating with whispers of the unknown, the woods of McDowell County now hold a promise that technology may finally reveal the secrets that nature has kept hidden for years. Enigmatic meeting at dusk. As the sun sets, it casts long shadows across the dense forest, creating an atmosphere of mystery over the peaceful setting. It was an uncommon time for anybody to be making the rounds, yet a gathering of climbers wound up on a startling excursion. The clock struck 12 p.m., covering the forest in a frightful haziness, save for the weak shine of the moon sifting through the shelter. As they wandered further into the core of the wild, a mystifying feeling of being watched started to shiver at the edges of their cognizance. The woodland appeared to pause its breathing, the typical nighttime sound quieted by an uncanny tranquility. The hikers froze instantly when a sudden rustle from the underbrush disturbed the peace. Their look fixed upon a transcending figure rising up out of the shadows, enlightened by the pale evening glow. It remained there, tremendous and perplexing, its eyes mirroring a gleam of knowledge that creeped them out. The hikers looked at each other incredulously as they came face to face with the famous Bigfoot. In the faint light, the subtleties of the animal became detectable, transcending at the north of 8 feet, canvassed in tangled fur that appeared to assimilate the evening glow. The animal's presence was both charming and terrifying. It appeared to be just as surprised by the encounter as they were by its large human-like eyes, which displayed a mixture of curiosity and apprehension. The explorers got among dread and interest and stayed unmoving, incapable of tearing their eyes off the animal. It discharged a progression of low, throaty sounds, as though endeavoring to impart. With its massive form casting long shadows that danced across the forest floor, it cautiously moved forward. Minutes extended into endlessness as the two universes, that of people and this secretive being, crashed into the quiet obscurity of 12 p.m. Then, at that point, as suddenly as it had shown up, the animal transformed and withdrew once more into the profundities of the woodland, blurring into the indefinite quality from whence it came. As the principal light of daybreak painted the sky, the climbers traded accounts of their strange experiences. They were forever altered by their twilight encounter with the fabled Bigfoot after the forest revealed one of its most enigmatic secrets. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe for more content. Drones can discover what normal cameras can't. From Bigfoots running around to creepy women and aliens, we have for you times when drones made terrifying discoveries that no one was supposed to see. Bigfoot. This video was recorded in the United States where a guy was trying out his new drone and flying it here and there to get a good view of the area, and that is when he noticed something weird. Since the drone was high above in the air, the strange thing wasn't as clear, so let us zoom in a bit so you guys can have a better look at the creature that was caught by the drone running around in a very remote area, with no humans or anything around. It is very much possible that the thing which was recorded could be a Bigfoot or something, and the size of the thing shows us that too. Since it ran under the trees before the drone could get any closer, we can't really tell what it looked like.
Hey Tom, guys. What? Oh my God! What is that? Oh my! That's it.
Swinging. Driving late at night can be very creepy, especially when you see a ghost on a swing enjoying its afterlife. And this is exactly what happened to this man who was just driving around when he noticed this eerie human-like being in front of him. It was 3:30 a.m. in the morning, and I don't blame him for being creeped out. I mean, anyone would be.
Oh my goodness. That is, oh my gosh. I think jump in the water. Are you serious?
A woman. At first, the trail camera captured a scary animal hopping around in the woods. The dog tried catching it, but couldn't, as the animal hopped at a fast speed past the dog. But it wasn't as scary as it gets when another camera nearby captured a woman, or something that looks like a woman walking around in the deep, dark woods. Was it a ghost or was it something else? No one could tell, as when the video reached the camera's owner, there was no sign of anyone being there. While many claim that it was just a woman in white overalls, the mystery has remained forever as no proof was ever found. A close call. Uploaded on TikTok a few years back, this video of a shark coming so close to a swimmer had everyone in shock.
Oh, no, oh my God.
The shark approaches the man, and just before hitting him, it moves away. Now, why did the shark do that? Was it just the man's pure luck, or was there some other reason? According to some people, the shark was after a fish, not the man. And well, still, it was lucky that the man came out unharmed with such a close call with a deadly predator.
Oh, no, oh my God.
Someone in the dark. Ever wondered what lies in the dark when you're so busy enjoying the daylight? One man, curious enough, decided to have a look. Under the sewer, he was hearing weird sounds, so he decided to find out what was causing them. As he moved his camera under the sewer, we saw nothing except for the darkness at first. But after a few seconds passed, we saw a scary creature appear on the screen, and the video ended. Maybe he took his camera out, or maybe he got too scared. I guess we'll never get to know, with the source of the video remaining unknown.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Creepy woman. This short clip was recorded by a woman who saw someone asking for help when he was going home from work. Being as kind as many of us humans are, he stopped and decided to wait for whoever it was to come near him. As the voice got closer and closer, he knew that the person was running towards him. But as the person actually got really close to him, he realized that it was no normal human being. The woman dressed in black looked as creepy as a ghost. Later, he found out that the woman was actually a runaway from a mental hospital and was a very dangerous patient. Alien. Uploaded on TikTok in 2022, this video can be the ultimate proof of what most of us have been questioning for decades. Aliens, are they real? Do they really try to approach us? Where are they? Well, this is exactly what this video shows us, an alien-like creature standing somewhere near a camera, and it's there for just a second before quickly disappearing into the woods. The cameraman tried to locate it, but it had long gone into the forest with no chance of being seen again. Now, was it real or was it not? We leave the decision up to you. Let us know in the comments below. Ahead. On his regular relaxing walk, this man came across a very scary sight one day. As he was walking past the pond, he sensed that there was something unusual in there. So he took his camera out, took a stick from nearby, and started recording the whole thing. The thing in the pond looked like the head of a human being, and as the guy tried stabbing the head, it turned out to be a doll's or something. Since the video ended there without the man going any closer, we can't be sure whether it was fake or real. Shedding antlers. This video gives us a sight so scary, or maybe it's just nature in its purest form. A 3-year-old bull named Lewis was recorded by a trail camera when he was shedding its antlers. We can see it struggling to get the thing off of it. It might be itching a lot. And don't worry, the shedding of antlers is just a very normal process that happens every once in a while, and the animals do not feel pain when it's happening. A ghost. A man kept hearing weird sounds from the back of his house, and after nights and nights of being scared, he decided to set up a camera and check who it was. To his surprise, the camera recorded this weird creature first sitting on the wall and then jumping into the water. was late at night, and it would be weird to have a real human do such a thing considering the man lived quite far away from the city. So then what was it? A ghost? Or maybe someone pranking him? Do let us know your thoughts over it. Weird crawling creature. Two guys decided to fly their drone around the cemetery in hopes of getting some weird, creepy footage, and to their surprise, they actually did catch something. As the drone approached the cemetery, and while it was recording, all we see is a weird creature crawling along the graves. It had a white overall, and maybe in a creepy way. It also looked like a human, but in a costume or something. However, considering the place he was in and what he was doing, he did not look like a normal human being at all. Maybe someone with some issues, or maybe a scary non-human creature. I guess we'll never know. Kangaroo fight. The kangaroo, the man, and his dog, at first, all three of them appear from the left side of the video from behind the trees. But as they come in front of the camera, we see that the kangaroo is attacking the man with all it has to offer. The man tried to dodge and the man tried to attack, but nothing seemed to work on the big mighty guy who wanted nothing but to fight the human. But after a few minutes, the man is finally able to control the kangaroo and knock him out. According to the man, the kangaroo was actually attacking his dog, and in order to save the doggo, the man had to fight it himself. What a great act of bravery. A witch. This clip was uploaded on TikTok by a man who claimed that he had been seeing this woman dressed in black and white for quite some time. Every time he goes into the woods for a walk, she is there at a distance watching him. This time, he managed to capture it all on the camera. Upon seeing the zoomed-in footage, we can see that the figure looks like a human but in a dress. Maybe it is a creepy stalker who keeps on following the man and his family. However, there's always a chance that it is a ghost too. Russian soldier. We all know about the Russian and Ukrainian conflicts, and this clip right here gives us all a glimpse into what the whole thing would be like. This Russian soldier was recorded by a drone camera, which proceeded to drop a bomb right onto the soldier. But look at the luck of the soldier, or maybe it was his skill that he so effortlessly managed to catch the bomb and then throw it away before it could explode. This clip is both scary and amazing at the same time, considering what could have happened there, but didn't. A suspect. Wildfires are spreading rapidly everywhere, and this video shows us a suspect who was caught by a drone camera and might be responsible for a significant fire that occurred in Italy. At first, we see the man stopping in the middle of the forest, dismounting from his bike and noticing the drone hovering above him. After a minute, the man starts throwing stones at the drone to scare it away, so he can do whatever he came for without anyone knowing. He throws stones at the drone twice before fleeing on his bike, and that's when the camera zooms in on the spot where the man was, and a fire has now ignited. Rake sighting. This happened in July 2023 when some friends went to spend time at an old family house. Little did they know something horrible was going to happen that night. As night approached, they started hearing creepy sounds from around the house, so they decided to investigate the source of the noises. As they were checking everything, one of them happened to capture this on camera, a scary figure entering the house, causing the guy with the camera to run for his life. After a few moments, we see the man in the attic, and the same creature appears there too. The video ends there, so we don't know what happened afterward. Hopefully they are okay. Someone at the door. This girl was home alone, sleeping when she sensed that someone was watching her. As she opened her eyes, what she saw was truly horrifying. A creepy figure was standing at the door of her room. With one hand, the creature held the door handle to prevent it from opening or closing. The creature was there with glowing eyes and was as still as anything could be. God knows how the girl found the courage to record it all, because if it were me, I just couldn't have done that. Another rake. When someone advises you not to enter a specific area because it is dangerous, it is probably for your own safety. However, these little boys could not understand that and had to enter a forbidden area. They hadn't even entered it and were just standing at the door when they heard someone approaching them. Curious with their cameras on, they stood there until the creature actually appeared, scaring them out of their wits. That's when they ran, but perhaps it was too late by then.
Oh, frick!
A scary orb. The man who recorded this clip was out with his friends camping when he noticed a strange light coming from a particular direction. As he moved closer, he saw that the light was not moving at all, just like any of us who would have thought it was a car or something. But the light was coming from deep inside the woods, where there can be no cars or humans. So what was it? A scary creature with glowing eyes, or just an animal?
I can't see it on camera anymore. So I think it's right there.
Scary being. These two guys had to stay late at their office, not knowing what they were about to witness. With one guy facing the camera, the other one saw a black shadow passing quickly behind the first guy. As he told the guy that there was someone, he received doubt in return. However, the guy did move forward to check who it was, but unfortunately, the video ended right there without us knowing who the figure was, and whether they actually managed to catch it or not. Ghost. On a very normal day, we see a man standing beside his car, just standing and doing nothing. Then suddenly, we see a huge cloud of black smoke emerge from the spot where the man is standing and move towards the sky. Was it a ghost, a djinn, or was it just smoke from a vape? But if we look closely, the man does not appear to be using a vape or anything. That means it is nothing normal, but pretty creepy if you consider that it could be a ghost leaving the body of the man. I mean, was he possessed? If not, then what is the mystery behind this one? Mermaid. For years, scientists and researchers have denied the existence of mermaids. But if they are not real, then why do scientists have this in a museum? It is known to be a museum which was discovered by the locals on an island, and later the body was preserved and put on display. The hand, the tail, the skin, and everything does make it look as real as a mermaid could be. Salamander. Uploaded on Instagram with a title that said unknown creature, this clip shows a huge weird creature underwater, half hiding under a rock. As the man puts a fish in front of it, the creature moves forward, takes the quickest bite ever off of that fish, and then moves back to where it was before. As the video hit the internet with millions of views, everyone was there to say that it was a big salamander and nothing else. Black hole. Open a sewer hole, and this is what you might find: a pathway to where Batman lived. The man in this clip happened to come across one such pathway filled with nothing but bats. This is just the tip of what's under it. So, if you ask me, it is better to close that lid and not bother these bats or their boss who might be living under there. Ever.
Oh, it's full of bats.
Weird cloud. Recorded in Turkey in August 2023, this clip shows a strangely shaped cloud in the sky. The cloud was distant from other clouds and had an unusual shape compared to others. Moreover, it also had a slightly different color. All these observations led people to believe that it wasn't just a cloud, but possibly a UFO, given the similarity in shape.
That is a spaceship, y'all.
Many people recorded it on their phones, and the video gained significant attention on the internet. However, nothing has been confirmed regarding its nature. Humanoid. While passing above a bridge, a man thought he saw someone beneath it and assumed they might be stuck or in need of help. In the bushes, what exactly was this creature? It remains a mystery, as it disappeared as soon as the man approached. A strong man. Whoever claimed that superheroes aren't real and superhuman strength is impossible may change their mind after watching this clip. Recorded years ago in China, it shows a man who, thinking no one was watching, effortlessly lifted and moved an entire truck with his bare hands. While authenticity is debatable, the video quality and everything about it suggests that it might be genuine. A scary thing. This man took his kids to play in the woods and was observing them from a distance. When his kids approached him and introduced their new friend,
My friend's over there, look! Can you see him?
the camera revealed a strange creature standing behind the trees. The man was so terrified by the sight of this creature that he stopped recording and rushed to ensure his kids' safety.
All right, it's time to go south. Let's go.
A brief glimpse of the creature was enough to understand its frightening nature. Chupacabra. In Texas, a trail camera captured an astonishing sight that even researchers found hard to believe. A thin creature resembling a dog, but distinctly different, appeared on camera. While some likened it to coyotes, researchers argued that it did not resemble typical coyotes because of its blue eyes and dark color. The mystery remains, could it be the infamous Chupacabra hidden from human eyes? Cryptid. This brief clip was recorded on a trail camera, showing something passing behind the trees. It appeared as a fleeting shadow, lasting only a second. When the video was uploaded to the internet, many people speculated that it might be an animal.
What is that?
However, there was also a strong possibility that it was not an animal, but rather a ghost, inadvertently captured by the camera. Despite various opinions, nothing has been definitively confirmed. Deer fight. Deer are mostly thought of as the most innocent and peace-loving animals. However, there are times when they get into fights too, sometimes deadly, other times just playful. But these deer do get into fights a lot though. For instance, in this clip, we can see two deer fighting each other in a battle-like mood. Even though everything seems fine and under control, the main reason for this fight remains unknown. Maybe they were fighting over territory, or maybe there was another reason. Nonetheless, the fight ended in a minute, and both of them were back to normal quite quickly. An alien-like being. What if you buy some crabs from the market, and when you come home, you see one weird crab among them? This is exactly what happened to this woman when she was trying to fry the crabs. She saw that one of them was as weird as anything could be. With its blue eyes and pale skin color, it looked like an alien's kid or something. She was horrified by the sight, but considering the alien was already dead, she gathered some courage and filmed it to post it on the internet later. Everyone came up with their own theories, but nothing logical ever came. A demon. This family went out for a vacation only to find a demon in the window.
Don't move, don't say anything.
At first, like others, we thought it must be a picture, as the demon was not moving at all. But as time passed and at the end of the video, the demon moved away from the window.
That's definitely a person.
That's a person. That's a person.
And that's when it became really scary. What was the demon doing there? Was it just a prank, or was it real? If it was real, did it harm the family or not? These questions, along with many others, were raised as the video gained views. However, nothing but the video is there to get all the answers from, as there was no logic or no answers given by the family. They said they were too scared to even speak about it and did not want to.
You see this right here? You see this, right?
Zombie parasite. You might have heard about the zombie parasite, the parasite that lives inside insects and spreads so much that it starts controlling the brain of the insect to the point that the insect becomes nothing but a zombie. It moves and flies, but is not alive and is controlled by the parasite. But have you ever thought about what it would be like if the parasite was removed from the insect? This man tried to do it, and what we get to see are threads and threads of the parasite coming out of the body of the insect.
Whoa. Are you kidding me?
It took minutes for the insect to get completely free of the parasite, but unfortunately, the insect had already died by then.
Knock him back down in.
Spiders. Australia is undoubtedly the home to various spider species, but this video takes the spider encounter to a whole new level.
When you go in your daughter's room, she says, Mommy, you've got a bunch of spiders up there.
This entire spider family was spotted residing on the roof of a house, and it wasn't just the small ones. Their sizes were surprisingly substantial, making them even scarier than your typical spiders.
Are you moving out now? Shall we burn the house down?
And if that weren't enough, the video concludes with a glimpse of the largest one among them. I can't fathom how families coexist with these creepy creatures so close to them.
And they're alive.
Personally, I could never do that. A creepy sight. Imagine you're going into the woods on your own, just roaming around having a nice walk, and then you see this scary sight, a head of a woman with long hair and scary features. Now, this is fine until the head starts moving on its own, because that's when you have no idea what is going to happen next. And this is exactly what happened to a man who went into the woods and came across this sight. Some said it was the result of witchcraft, while others believed it was just a prank for Halloween or something. What do you guys think about this one? A terrifying sight. This footage was recorded in the middle of the night in 2008. It was an abandoned location where some teenagers decided to go and check if there were any ghosts there. It was an abandoned house where the boys went in. The doors and everything looked really old, but that's not the scary part. The real creepy part comes when the flashlight is pointed towards a scary crawling creature which comes from inside one of the rooms and sprints straight towards the boys. That is when the boys knew they had messed it up and started running away. When slowed down, you can see how scary the creature looked, and considering the area and the location, it is impossible for a human to be so deep in the darkness and come out in such a creepy way. Ghost in the bedroom. A CCTV footage that was uploaded in February 2022 showed a girl who was sleeping peacefully in her bedroom, but the creepy part is the creature doing weird things by her bedside. It looked like it was trying to do something, though we can't really tell what it is. All we see is the creature moving around, and after a while, the girl who was sleeping before started moving her head in a weird manner too. What was happening there? We're not sure about it, but what we are sure of is that this is no less creepy than anything else. Cemetery round. Although this clip is just 7 seconds long, what it shows is pretty scary. These two policemen went to make a round of the cemetery and look for any illegal activities that could be going on there. However, just a few seconds pass and we hear a terrifying scream from deep inside the cemetery that was so scary that even the policemen thought it would be better to run away than to go much deeper and check it out. A weird creature. A YouTuber and his friend were recording the stunning nature of the woods with a drone when they detected movement behind the trees. They saw that whatever it was, it didn't resemble a human at all and was moving in an odd manner.
What the heck is that? Okay, wait, I'm gonna try to get a little closer.
Try to go closer, yeah. Bro, this is weird. Look how it's moving.
1 second.
They initially believed it to be a coyote. They quickly realized, however, that it wasn't a coyote at all. The object didn't seem too strange when it was removed from the drone and continued to operate as usual. We're still unsure exactly what kind of creature that was, or if it was simply a human wearing a costume. But this drone undoubtedly captured some spooky footage.
I don't know, but it's white.
Oh, there it is. Oh shit, what the hell?
You see how it's moving?
The curious tiger shark. This tiger shark was swimming about in the water when it spotted a person close. The shark tried getting close to the person out of curiosity to see what they were doing, but decided it wouldn't be a smart idea and turned and went back. Now, this amazing video of a curious shark was captured on a drone from several perspectives. I suppose there were numerous drones hovering over the sand. Anyway, we were able to see these incredible videos of sharks acting naturally rather than as the killing machines that we have labeled them as. A tree shake. Now that I'm aware of your lack of belief in Bigfoot or any other fantastical beings, however, I'm sure that watching this drone footage will cause you to doubt your beliefs. These trees were spotted shaking ferociously, as if a large monster were attempting to bring them down. If you're thinking that, you should know that these trees are not tiny ones. It is impossible for a human to shake such large, tall trees in that way. Neither do we observe any large equipment operating there. So, you still don't think that Bigfoot exists? an angry ram. This drone was able to capture a ram at its most enraged when it disturbed the animal's tranquility. In fact, during the entire process of obtaining this amazing footage for us, the drone was injured. On a high mountain, the animal was happily eating plants when a drone began buzzing extremely close by. It attempted to warn the drone, but it was ineffective. Thus, the ram was forced to remove the bothersome object, and it doesn't stop there. After then, the drone's owner went to retrieve his item, and our ram did not enjoy that either. So no, neither the drone nor the owner had a good outcome. Chernobyl. This video is for you if you've ever wondered what happens to the places when disaster strikes. Everyone is aware of the Chernobyl catastrophe and how it was the first of its kind. What happened to the city, though? As you can see, even without people to live there, the city still exists. The structures, parks, schools, and apartment buildings are all still there. They may not be as hazardous as they once were, but they are just as lifeless as they have always been. A cornfield clown. A man was trying to take a picture of his town's captivating fields when he unintentionally came across something. A spooky clown was standing between the cornfield and the drone, staring at it dead. But as soon as the man brought his drone close to the clown, the latter began to flee and immediately entered the pitch-black woodland. And it was enough to make the guy afraid as well, so he decided it would be best to just retrieve his drone and securely return home. Cannock Chase. Cannock Chase, situated in the United Kingdom, holds the reputation of being the most haunted town, boasting numerous accounts of paranormal incidents over the years. Skepticism prevailed among the populace until a particular video surfaced on the internet. The video was captured by a drone, which unexpectedly recorded the image of a girl clad in a white dress amidst the forest. However, those operating the drone initially harbored doubts about this surreal sight and chose to descend for a closer inspection. It was then that they made a chilling discovery. The girl had pitch-black eyes and was dressed in a school uniform. This eerie footage sent shivers down the spines of countless individuals online, particularly those residing in the vicinity where the video was shot. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe for more content.